Hey guys, welcome back to the Fergie Time podcast. This is an absolutely massive match. We have Manchester United versus Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. Guys, the chat is already lively. We have 9 people here. Thank you all for joining, and let's see what people are saying in the chat. Our Knob saying prediction 3-1 to Manchester United over Chelsea. Ranjit is here. The True Lion is here. Rez is here. MH Cubes is here. Everyone's buzzing. Liam Talks Football is here. And let's get into it really quickly. Guys, all right, here we go. Starting 11. It looks like United will be playing in a 3-5-2 today because in goal they have David De Gea. Back 3 of Lindelof, Bailly, and Maguire. Wing backs of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and also Brandon Williams. Then in the midfield, they have a midfield 3 of Fred, Fernandes, and Matic. And then up top, Dan James and Marcus Rashford. So a very interesting lineup here from Ole. You don't see the likes of Anthony Martial, who's been in great form. You also do not see the likes of Paul Pogba starting. He's on the bench. So what kind of substitutions can Ole make? Well, Pogba and Martial on the bench. Very interesting 11. Greenwood's on the bench as well. Not sure if I agree with this starting 11 here. We've been playing very well in that 4-2-3-1. Why switch it up going into this match? Maybe he sees something after watching some film on Chelsea, but we gotta wait and see, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Man United starting 11 versus Chelsea starting 11. That does not include Kepa. It is Caballero. So if I'm United, I'm testing the keeper right away. And then the backline with Alonso, Zuma, James, Azpilicueta, and Rudiger. So it's looking like they are potentially also in a 3-5-2 as well. They're going to play at back 3 of Zuma, Azpilicueta, and Rudiger, of course. So very interesting. 2 3-5-2s as well. And then in the midfield, you have Mount, Jorginho, Kovacic. Up top, you have Giroud and Willian, guys. So those are both very interesting 11s. Off the bench for Chelsea, you have the options of Abraham, Loftus-Cheek, Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, who is not starting as well. Both these teams being very careful because they know the route to the Champions League is through the actual Premier League, finishing in the top 4, not the FA Cup. But it should be interesting to see how these two teams crack on. Guys, let's get to the live chat now. We are just roughly 8 minutes away from kickoff, so this is going to be a very exciting one, and let's see what everyone is saying. I'm going to pull up the game right now on my laptop, and we are going to get absolutely cracking. Guys, give me your score predictions down below in the live chat. I am looking at a 2-1 Manchester United win. And I haven't mentioned it already. If you are just joining us, make sure to smash that like button, guys. We are aiming for 50 likes for a United win, and also subscribe because we are aiming for 2,250 subscribers. All right, let's see what people are saying now in the live chat. All right, the True Lion says, sorry I'm late. No worries, mate. No worries at all. You're not late at all. The game is just about to get underway in 8 minutes, so perfect timing, mate. Ranjit says, also, 2-2, Man United on pens. So Ranjit sees United pulling this one out late on penalties. Big up, Ranjit. Raymond says, I'm anxious with this lineup. I hope Ole gets it right. Yes, me too, Raymond. I'm not fully sure if this was the right lineup for United. I have to ask questions of it. But we're going to have to back him for now and just see how the match goes on. Why Romero doesn't get a start? It could have been Argentina goalkeeper versus Argentina goalkeeper, says Red Speeders, in my opinion. Yes, very interesting. Romero does not get the start. I mean, I think as long as De Gea is feeling good and ready to go, then I think this is the right decision. Red Speeder says, you should only give mod for people that are active as a reward. Yeah, guys, actually, I will not be giving any more mods out at this time. I've been giving it to most of the people who are original, the first people on the first couple streams. Right now, I'm done giving out mod. So just like, I just would say, wouldn't ask, don't even make a deal out of it. It's not worth it. But yes, I will be giving out more mod in the future. So as long as you keep on coming, keep on interacting, then yes, you can receive a mod in the future. All right, the True Lion says, hello, mate. Hello, the True Lion. Thank you for joining us. Yusuf Ahmed says, I was wondering what your thoughts on Arsenal beating Man City. Very good question. Arsenal played some fantastic football. City, once again, their defense, shocking. And going forward, they just had a bad day, which is rare for City. But overall, what's hurting them is their defense. And Arsenal, very deserving. David Luiz played excellent. Mustafi was a bit dodgy, but overall, Aubameyang, guys, Aubameyang is a fantastic player. And Arsenal are under Mikel Arteta are organized, disciplined, and are a team to be reckoned with. All right, to your predictions now. MH Cubes says 2-1 to Chelsea. So MH Cubes thinks Chelsea will get the dub. The True Lion says 2-1 to Chelsea as well. So guys, so far, people are thinking more towards Chelsea. I'm going with my 2-1 United pick. Yusuf Ahmed said 3-1 to United. Raymond says 2-1 United win. Come on, lads. Come on. The True Lion says, remember to like and subscribe, guys. Yes, make sure to like and subscribe. Aiden, as you said, can I be moderator, please? Ranjit, I am not giving any more moderators out at this time. But in the future, Ranjit, as you continue to tune into all these streams, more moderators will be given out. But I capped that after last stream, so there will be no more given out. Jack Death says 3-2 to United. Come on, Jack. Let's go, lads. Ben the Soccer Kid says, good morning. Come on, Chelsea, Bournemouth. Lost to Watford, so just one more point, but that will be hard against City. I say Chelsea 2-0 to against United. So Ben is saying Chelsea. Guys, this is a very split one thus far. Very, very different. And MH Cubes says, I think we can win the FA Cup for the 14th time. Guys, if you don't know, MH Cubes is a massive, massive fan of Arsenal. So he was absolutely buzzing after yesterday. The True Lion says Kepa not starting. Yeah, I have to ask questions of that decision from Lampard there. Kepa is all right, but then Caballero is just up there in age and not really sure what he's doing with that one. So, guys, let me know your thoughts on that down below in the live chat. Res Peter says Spurs 3, Leicester 0. Yes, guys, that's absolutely massive for Manchester United as they make their push for the top 4. As long as United take care of the rest of their matches, they can now make it into the top 4. That's absolutely huge. Pure FC SCFC Vlog says, I'm staying 2-0 to United. And by the way, I'm off 2 subs off 600, mate. I hope you hit that soon as possible. And yes, guys, here we go. The players are starting to walk out on the pitch. Guys, what do you think about him, Frank Lampard, leaving Christian Pulisic out of this one? I'm very curious as your thoughts on that. Gonna get a sip of water, and we'll be right back to it. Here we go, lads. Alrighty, guys. Manchester United now walking out here. We see the likes of Matic. This is a big start for Dan James. Dan James has not been getting a lot of football minutes. So Ole's putting trust in some players who we have not seen perform in months. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's a bit risky? Or are you behind that? I think that's probably a bit risky for a match this big. But nonetheless, United do have to play later this week against West Ham. And it is so important that they are able to close this one out. Bruno Fernandes is getting the start. Everyone knows how integral he is. But they've rested Pogba. Very interesting there. I think it makes sense because Pogba's had some injury concerns in the past to give him the rest. Ole coming out smiling, looking absolutely lively for this one. We often criticize his tactical awareness and performances, but today we'll have to see if he gets it spot on. Guys, let me know who you think will score down below in the live chat. If you're just joining us, the Club African Army says, hello, my guy. If you are just joining us like the Club African Army, make sure you smash that like button, guys. We are trying to aim for 50 likes today for this United stream. And also, we are trying to get to 2,250 subscribers. So subscribe as well, lads. Ranjit says, I'm shocked Pulisic is out. Ollie says, what time is it over there? It's currently 9:58 in the morning. Res Peter says, Dan James will score. So people are kind of backing Dan James to get a goal right now. Pure SCFC Vlogs also says that DJ to score today. MH Cube says, honestly, some United fans are being very overconfident, saying that even with a weekend squad, it will be easy to beat Chelsea. It will be no means easy to beat Chelsea. I see this one going down right to the wire, guys. It's about the team today who I think won it the most and who are going to get after it. Pure Vlog says, yeah, he was. Ollie says, Man United are shit. Mate, I definitely disagree with that, mate. I think you're very off the mark there, Ollie. I want to know what team you support. United are definitely far from being a very poor team. Guys, United, like I said, coming out in that 3. Actually, it's looking like a 3-4-3. My bad there. Or no, it's going to be a 3-5-2. But Bruno's going to be playing more in a wider area, but however, he'll be all over the pitch. So it's looking like a 3-4-3 with the opportunity if Bruno drops into that midfield to change into a 3-5-2. Raz says, Aiden, read my message. Dan James was playing at Swansea. Yes, Dan James did used to play at Swansea. And did very well there. That's where United swept them up from last summer. Chelsea, guys, like I said, in that 3-4-3 as well. So these teams are just matching each other in terms of lineups. Very interesting stuff there. Guys, I have to say, tactically, both these managers have had questions tactically going forward. Both of Lampard and Ole. Neither of them have been super convincing there. Alrighty. Let's see what people are saying now. Rashford will score again today, like he always does against Chelsea, says Raymond. Ben the Soccer Kid says, how is Nigel Pearson sacked by Watford? Just one game against West Ham. Come on. We were playing well despite the game check. Check the news. What is your thoughts? I think that's a bit harsh. Nigel Pearson has really helped to turn it around for Watford. So sacking him after that match, I think, is too much. I think it's too much from them to do so, and I would have to question that. I actually did not see that news coming out, but thank you for sharing that, Ben the Soccer Kid. Brandon, my guy, Brandon, BLMZI, says, Fergie's faithful. Yes, guys, this is a time for me to go plug my Discord server. A couple people have already joined it, Reza, and I also believe my guy Archie and a few others. Guys, go follow or go join the Discord server, Fergie's faithful. I left the link on my community page, so make sure to do that, guys. We are just about to kick off here. It's a place for us to chat about football, chat about anything football related, and just have a good time. So go make sure you join that, and there will be behind the scenes information about that there. Behind the scenes about the podcast there, so go check that out. Let's see what the chat's saying. Guys, we are just about to kick off here. Yes, the game has kicked off, guys. The FA Cup semi-final is underway with Manchester United moving the ball in the back. Lindelof plays it into the feet of Scott McTominay. McTominay gives it away, however, carelessly. Reece James plays it into Jorginho, and Willian plays it out of bounds. Guys, if you are just joining us, smash that like button because we are aiming for 50 likes on the stream. I see a couple new people here. Denzel is here. My guy, Denzel. Man United throw here. Brandon Williams throws it back to Lindelof, who's looking to switch it through De Gea. De Gea plays it forward, and United retain the ball. Bruno Fernandes dropping deep. Like I said, it's a 3-4-3, but he will look to drop into that midfield at times, making it a 3-5-2. So very dynamic. Caballero's come out here. Rashford trying to get there. Caballero heads it out for United throw. Back to the live chat. Tottenham inhaled too much dust from their trophy room, says Ollie. Club African Army, glory, glory, Man United. 2-1, says Club African Army, my guy. Willian going to get another 17 penalties, says Brandon. United threw up the left-hand side of the pitch. Thrown into Lindelof. Lindelof into the feet of Fernandes. United being patient here. Harry Maguire with the captain armband on. Lindelof now looking to switch it through the likes of Eric Bailly. Guys, Eric Bailly, a player that hasn't been getting a lot of minutes in the Premier League, but now with the 3 back is going to be starting today. Alrighty, let's see what people are saying. MH Cube says like and sub. Ollie says I live in Liverpool and I'm a season ticket holder. Very cool, Ollie. I'm very jealous that you're able to go to so many matches like that. That's very cool. Ben the Soccer Kid said Fergie's faithful. 4 subs from 2.25. Yes, guys, make sure you sub. We're very close to hitting that. And Ben, I think himself is 4 subs from 15. So, Ben, hopefully you will get there soon, mate. I'm rooting for you. Ball played into Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams wins it in the middle of the pitch, looking to play it forward. However, it's going to go out for a Chelsea throw on the right-hand side of the pitch. All right, moving on now. Res Peter says, good for you. I think he's talking to Ben there. Res Peters, I'm going to go watch the match. If there's a goal, I'll come and tell you my opinion about it. No worries, Res. Guys, what you can also do is mute the audio on your game and then listen to the live stream. Another way to kind of handle that situation. MH Cube says, I feel so calm compared to yesterday. Makes sense, mate. You already know you're in the final. Us United fans, us Chelsea fans, absolutely nervous right now. Playing the ball forward now. Headed away by Harry Maguire. It's going to go out for a Chelsea throw on the left-hand side of the pitch. Guys, get your if you're just joining us, make sure to get your predictions for this match down below in the live chat. Let me get your score predictions down below. Brandon says Varchester United. Brandon still rocking with the Varchester. Ben the Soccer Kid, I'm a few seconds ahead of you. In the last game, we're 30 seconds, so it's hard. Yeah, no worries, Ben, mate. I'm doing my best to make sure the game's running as smoothly and I am up to speed as possible. As Piliqueta here, playing into the feet of Jorginho. Jorginho now looking to switch it through the back line, through Zuma over to Rudiger now, being patient. Show me, boys, to show the game, not your face. Brandon says he can't he won't get monetized. Yes, Brandon, you are very right there. We cannot show the game on YouTube. It would get my channel taken down, so that's very problematic. And Brandon says 2-1 Chelsea, please. So Brandon's hoping for a Chelsea win here, guys. Here's Willian now on the ball. Guys, who do you think the man of the match will be today? I know you Chelsea. People who are picking Chelsea to win, I want to know who you think will be the big player for you today. And people who are saying United will win, who do you think the man of the match will be? Brandon, as I said 2-1 Chelsea, and Denzel says 3-1 Chelsea for me. Guys, if you are just joining us, we are watching Man United versus Chelsea. We are currently in the 4th minute of the match. This is the FA Cup semi-final, absolutely massive one. Willian picking up the ball here, playing it back now to Azpilicueta, who's going to look to swing it to Zuma, out wide now to Rudiger. Both teams playing in a 3-4-3, very interesting tactically there, looking to exploit each other's defensive weaknesses. Very, very interesting. Carrying the ball forward now is Alonso, cuts it back to Mount. Mount gives it away, however, and Fernandes picks it up. Fernandes looking to find Rashford. A little 1-2 with Rashford there. Now looking to push it forward. Fernandes plays in behind. Dan James in behind here. Caballero comes off his line, clears it with his head. Very, very crazy. And here they go. They're moving it. They're being very patient here. Let's see what the live chat's saying. Denzel says 3-1 Chelsea for me. Wow, another Chelsea prediction, guys. People are definitely favoring Chelsea, I think, a little bit. Safi Shot says 2-1 Chelsea. Willian with his 17 penalties, says Brandon. Wow, Willian does get a lot of penalties, no doubt. And then Ben the Soccer Kid said, should I mute you or the commentator, or well, the best commentary? So who will be the commentator? NBC Sports, sign this commentator up. My guy, Ben, I appreciate that, Ben. Come on, lad. Yes, mute their commentator. Listen to me. I promise you I won't fail you. Here's Caballero now on the ball, looking to be patient. Play it through Rudiger. United trying to initiate some sort of press up there. Guys, Fernandes is playing right underneath the likes of Dan James and Marcus Rashford. So United, although they set up in a 3-4-3, looking very much more like a 3-5-2. Fred here, guys. Fred will be excited to get some minutes today. Hasn't seen a lot of the pitch, however. He gives the ball away there. But the referee gives a foul to Manchester United. Come on. Thomas says, what are you using to watch the game? I'm actually using ESPN Plus, Thomas. I could not find it anywhere else, not on NBC, not on anything else. So, unfortunately, mate, I had to cough up the $5 for the ESPN Plus subscription, mate. Very unfortunate. Thomas, however, if you do look up soccer streams, I think, on Reddit, I think you'll be able to find a free stream there. All right, here is Eric Bailly. Plays it out wide now to Wan-Bissaka. Bailly back on the ball. Very, very good skills there from him. Through to Matic. Matic plays it wide. Out wide to Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams looking to carry the ball forward. Back to Marcus Rashford. Come on. Ben is saying glory, glory, Chelsea. He's rooting for Chelsea on this one. Guys, can we get some glory, glory Man United's going down below in the live chat? Would very much appreciate it. Ole there scratching his head. Ole always smiling. MH Cube says, can you make camera facing the only time of the match, 5:49, and then put it up in the bottom corner? Unfortunately, mate, MH Cubes, I am not able to do that. I've tried several times to try and set up some sort of time, but I will just try to remind you guys verbally throughout the match and making sure it's all right and good to go. All right, what are other people saying? BLMZI says Tomori or Bailly. That's a very hard one. Tomori's a little on the younger side. I think Bailly overall right now is a better player in his career, but the issue with Bailly is injury concerns. Bailly continues to get injured constantly, so I would go to Tomori this season. Ben the Soccer says glory, glory, Chelsea again. Guys, let me get your score predictions down below in the live chat. Thus far, it's been a very even match. The ball is moving pretty swiftly between both sides, and there's not really been a clear dominant side yet. Also, guys, like I said, make sure to join the Discord server, Fergie's Faithful. I left the link on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram page, so make sure you guys go join us there at the Discord. If someone like Reza or someone who's in the Discord could please, if you all could please leave the link in the live chat feed so people can go click on that, that would be absolutely awesome. And here is Victor Lindelof on the ball. I just need to shoot a text real quick. And then we are back. All right. Here is Mason Mount picking up the ball. Mason Mount battling with Fred there. Foul on Fred. It's looking like it will be a Chelsea free kick there, guys. Let's see what the live chat's saying. Ben the Soccer says Glory, glory, Chelsea. Ben the Soccer Kid also says Messi or Pele. It's got to be Messi. Messi, guys, the greatest player of all time, no doubt in my opinion. Alrighty, what else are people saying? Brandon saying, please say Lingardinho is playing. Lingardinho, Brandon, is not playing. However, I do believe he is on the bench, so we could see a little performance for him, potentially. Ole subbed him on last match. And Ben the Soccer Kid, I am 18 years old. Here's Chelsea now on the break. Cesar Azpilicueta plays it out wide to Reece James. Reece James cutting inside now. James spraying it out wide to the likes of Marcus Alonso. Alonso pushing it back now, looking to switch it through Rudiger. Rudiger finds the feet of Kovacic. Kovacic, who is injured, but is now back for Chelsea. Guys, he's been one of their better players this season. What are your thoughts on Kovacic's future at the club? Do you think Chelsea should look to keep him around long term? Let me know in the live chat feed down below. Looking to switch the ball now. Zuma plays it out wide to Rudiger. Guys, lots of talk in this game will be all about the back line. So it will be about Chelsea's back line and then also United's back line. Two teams that have kind of struggled defensively. The referee blocks Matic from getting the ball. Now Chelsea are looking to break. Reece James cutting inside. Reece James from range. Saved by De Gea. Punches it out. Well done there by David De Gea. Absolute strike. The True Line says 15 likes. Good. Yes, mate. Come on, the True Line. It's saying 16 on my screen. And remember to like and subscribe. Yes, guys, if you are just joining us, make sure you smash the like button. We are aiming for 50 likes on the stream for your Manchester United win. And please subscribe because we're trying to get to 2,250 subscribers, if not even more. So let's keep pushing for that, lads. Great save there by David De Gea, and United look to move the ball. They're being very patient here. Harry Maguire on the ball. Maguire looks to play it forward, finding the feet of Dan James. Dan James plays it in behind. Not a great ball there. Rashford won't be able to get to it. However, Reece James wins it and plays it back to Caballero. The True Lion is saying, come on, you Blues. Yes, guys, we have a very split fan base here. Some of you Chelsea supporters rooting for Chelsea, and of course, us Man United supporters rooting for a Man United win. Brandon Williams, good to see him back after that little head injury he suffered. Not a great one to see, but he's all right and good in playing again. Ball into Jorginho. Jorginho's looking to switch it now through Mason Mount. Mason Mount carrying the ball forward at pace, plays it out wide, finding Marcus Alonso. United need to try and look to exploit Chelsea on the break. So far, guys, possession has been all Chelsea. United going forward haven't looked their best. Brandon says, come on, you Greens. And the True Lion assumes he's talking about good old Celtic Football Club. Brandon, is that who you're talking about? I know you're a big Newcastle fan. So is the other team Celtic potentially? The computer has shut. Okay, there we go. Lindelof on the ball, guys. Plays it into David De Gea. David De Gea now on the ball. Spraying it out wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Brandon says, no, Norwich. I did not know. Oh, yes, Brandon, you are always talking about Norwich. He loves himself some Teemu Pukki, of course. None other than Teemu Pukki. MH Cube says, come on, you Gunners. MH Cubes, guys, the biggest Arsenal fan in this live chat, no doubt, is always repping that white and red of Arsenal. But MH Cubes, I got to tell you, mate, once we take care of Chelsea today, once we do that, we are coming for you Gunners at Wembley in the final. But we're going to take care of business today first before we start to go after Arsenal. So, David De Gea now taking a goal kick, playing it forward to the feet of Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire now to Willian, who plays it into the feet of Mason Mount. Mason Mount cutting inside. Giroud's on the floor complaining. Won by Bruno Fernandes. However, it goes out wide to Marcus Alonso. Alonso plays it, but it goes off of Aaron Wan-Bissaka for a Chelsea throw-in on the left-hand side of the pitch near the box. The True Lion says, I'm drinking a beer on this game, lol. Fair enough, the True Lion. Very good. Great thing to do during a football match. Brandon says, Pukki is actually very good, but he doesn't get much support from wingers. No joke. Brandon, you are correct. Pukki does not get very much support at all from any other players at Norwich. He needs people to supply him with the ball. You're very right about that. MH Cube says, bro, Wembley is our home stadium. We got this. Brandon says, David Luiz performed good. And Dragon Slayer says, my prediction is 2-1 Manchester United. Dragon Slayer, if you are just joining us, mate, smash the like button. We're aiming for 50 on the stream. And also subscribe as we hit try and hit 2,250 subscribers today. Thank you, the True Lion Mate. I appreciate you reminding people to do so. Caballero on the ball here. Caballero launching it forward for Chelsea, guys. I want to pull up the statistics and take a little look at this match thus far, because there's a lot to talk about. Guys, these are not just two teams. There's more in this match than just the FA Cup final. These are two teams that are also battling for the top four and want to prove psychologically that they are better than their opponent. Bruno Fernandes here gives it away to the likes of Rudiger. Fernandes picking up the ball again, plays it in behind, but it's cleared again by the Chelsea backline. Chelsea's defended well against United. United are going forward, but I think at times could be a little more patient. Fernandes gets it back from James. Matic on the ball. Advantage is being played. Lindelof driving forward now with the ball. Lindelof out wide to Williams. However, Williams gives it away, and it's won back by Reece James. Guys, an interesting matchup to watch will be Reece James versus Williams. Two very skilled young players. I think that will be a great matchup, 1v1. Well done, though, to Reece James there. And if you are just joining us, we are watching Man United versus Chelsea. We are in the 14th minute of the match. Currently looking at the statistics, possession 55% for United. However, they have 0 shots and 0 on target. And Chelsea have 1 shot, 1 on target on 45% possession. Here's Willian now. Chelsea looking to hit United on transition. Plays it out wide to Reece James. Brandon Williams holding up. Guys, this is the matchup I was talking about. Reece James, however, finds Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta delivery into the box. Cleared by Bailly. Guys, Manchester United are a team that start very, very slow, guys, and they cannot afford a slow start here. They're going to need to get themselves into this match and start creating opportunities. Ball play back post. Alonso had it over. Woo. Guys, that was a bit risky there. Really good ball in behind. I don't remember who played it. I believe it was Azpilicueta to Alonso, just right over the bar. Very unlucky for Chelsea there, and United need to be more buttoned up defensively. Just jumps over the backside of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who often gets too drawn to the ball and heads it over. Great. I think that was the best opportunity of the match thus far, guys. And yes, it's going to be a Man United goal kick, however. So United escaped there. Lampard disappointed with that one. Thinks he should have probably scored. The True Line says 2-1 to Chelsea. Bruno, Mount, Giroud. And Brandon saying, Daniel James, I am speed. Jorginho, I am flash. Only if you get it. Raymond says, United always have slow start in the first 20 minutes. Yes, Raymond, it has been a constant theme for United in more recent weeks. Like, they've been very, very slow to start, and that's kind of a problem. Because you can get hurt in the first 20 minutes of the match if you don't get off to the right foot. So it's something they really do need to address and I think work on a bit. Because, I mean, we're 15 minutes into the match now, and there's not even been a good opportunity for United going forward. And we've seen this, like, against the Villas of the world, it's all right. But against Chelsea, against the top teams in England, you need every minute possible to try and go get yourself some goals. So they need to make the most of the time on the pitch. It's because a referee outrun Jorginho. Yes, Brandon, I saw that video. I believe you sent it to me. That was absolutely hilarious. Jorginho is tracking back, and the referee runs past Jorginho while he's tracking back. But yes, thank you for sharing the context to anyone in the stream who didn't see it already. The True Line saying Caballero out. I would agree. He's getting up in age, not the best backup option. Player who's been a really good backup goalkeeper this year has been Martinez for Arsenal. I have to give him credit. I know MH Cubes would love to hear that. And yes. Is Pulisic injured, says Archie. No, he is not. He is on the bench. Both managers have decided to start somewhat weakened teams as they know how important the rest of the season in terms of finishing in the top four are for their Champions League chances. Whereas the FA Cup, winning it, yes, it's a trophy, but only secures a Europa League spot. But Archie, mate, thank you for joining us. And if you are just joining like Archie, guys, smash a like on the stream as we are aiming for 50 likes for a Man United win. And also, guys, subscribe as we shoot for 2,250 subscribers. We are just 5 away from our goal, so I would appreciate it if you do that. United give the ball away carelessly there. Matic just plays it right out of bounds off the foot of Lindelof. And let's see, Archie, I know you left your score predictions in the Discord. Archie, guys, is one of the people who have joined the Discord. If you guys could leave the Discord link, the True Line or MH Cubes, one of you guys who are moderators, if you could leave that link in the live chat, I would really appreciate it because I want a lot of people to go join it. If we could get like 20 people to join the Discord by the end of the day, that would be absolutely fabulous. As I want to start creating our own little community, Fergie's Faithful, where we just chat about football and just have a good time in there. So if you guys could join, I'd appreciate it. All right, here is Chelsea on the ball out wide now. Alonso, guys, is so good in this back three. Very good going forward. The questions for Alonso have always been defensively. Ball lifted forward now to Alonso, who's running onto it. A good matchup will be Alonso versus Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gives Alonso a lot of space to cross it, but it ends up going out for United. Goal kick. Back to the live chat. The True Lions says, remember to like and subscribe. Yes, please do that, lads. Yusuf says a small one. So, Christian Pulisic does have a small injury. I guess I was maybe slightly off there. I thought he was just he's on the bench, so he is available for this one. But is nonetheless, is definitely out right now, not starting for Chelsea. That's the one thing I can confirm. It's because Man U figure out their methods and predictability, so that's why they're almost always on the winning side. Yes, Man U do. That's something they do in the first against Chelsea, is they're very good at kind of seeing what the weaknesses are and then getting after it. As we've seen, United have beat Chelsea twice this season thus far. Guys, Archie has just left the link to the Discord. Thank you, Archie, very much for doing that. Archie's in there, Rez is in there, a couple other of you are in there. Guys, please go click that link and join the Discord, because I'm trying to get at least 20 people in there to come join us as we just chat about football all day. And yeah, it's really fun. And I'd appreciate it if you could do that for me. Who is your favorite YouTuber, says Ben the Soccer Kid. Guys, I am a big fan, I have to say, of what True Jordy does with his live streams and podcast. Very big fan of him. In terms of other football creators that I like, I would have to say Thogden's definitely up there as well. And some smaller ones, just to name a few. The Footy Adventures, my guy. And yes, Natural Red does for Liverpool as well. So yes, big and small creators. Love to show support to many. Reece James here on the ball. Plays it to Willian. Reece James playing it forward now to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta delivery. Headed away by Bailly. Very well done there. And now Kovacic wins it back for Alonso. Alonso's out wide. Alonso plays it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount trying to go 1v1 but decides to play it back. Smart decision there. Rudiger, Chelsea trying to take up as much of the pitch as possible. They're fully in United's half. United now operating in a low block. Ball played in. Olivier Giroud challenges. Giroud wins it. However, it goes out for a foul on Giroud as he bumped him in the air. All right, looking back now, guys, to the live chat. Yusuf says Lampard said Pulisic picked up a small knock. Thank you for the clarification, Yusuf. Guys, this is where I really do appreciate you guys all being in the live stream, keeping me up to date on the intricacies that I'm missing. So guys, Pulisic is currently on the bench because he has a small knock, but could maybe make an appearance late. Archie says, I will be supporting Man U in their match versus Leicester. Yes, Archie. Right now, it is best for Chelsea if United do beat Leicester, just to ensure that Chelsea do make it into the top 4. And it's obviously good for United if they win as well. Ben the Soccer Kid said, I thought you hit 2,250. Did someone unsubscribe? I am not exactly sure what happened, but sometimes YouTube has this weird way of making subscribers just kind of disappear. So we've got to hit it again, but it's all right. They usually turn up after a couple of days again, but we move, and hopefully we can push for it again. Ball played forward by Chelsea, challenging Giroud and Bailly. Falls to the feet of Mount off of Harry Maguire for a Chelsea corner kick. United there looking a bit under pressure at times. United now need to create some of their own chances, as Chelsea have been creating most of the chances. So far, guys, I'd have to say Chelsea have been the slightly better side thus far. MH Cube says, I don't have Discord. No worries, MH Cubes. Guys, Discord is a free app, so if you do have storage space on your phone, feel free to download it, make an account, and join if you don't. But if you don't have space, no worries about it. Just follow me on Instagram, and we can chat there, at the Fergie Time Podcast. Yusuf, the better team so far for me has been Chelsea slightly. I know I'm rocking the United jersey, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. And they've created more chances going forward. They've looked much more lively. United have been in transition when they get the ball, have been giving the ball away kind of carelessly here. Reece James now looking to deliver. Ball played in to the likes of Harry Maguire. One, however, by Matic. Cleared away by Lindelof. It's been an absolute cluster back there. Headed by Rudiger. It's one, however, for, I believe, a Chelsea. Is it going to be a foul there on Marcus Rashford? Because he's saying he didn't go out for the ball. Maybe so. I think it's going to be it's looking like it's going to be a Chelsea free kick here. Dragon Slayer says, where's Werner was something I missed. So Werner cannot play for a very long time until the next Premier League season starts. So he will be both missing He may be available for the Champions League with Chelsea, but I don't believe so. However, he will be able to start playing for Chelsea in September when they start their the next Premier League season. But they are not available. Werner and Havertz are not available to play at this current moment. Dragon Slayer. Brandon says, is Havertz starting? He says the True Geordie is underrated. Yes, he is very underrated. Makes some of the best live content in terms of on football, and then also his podcasts are very, very good, as well as True News. Big fan of what he does, and I definitely take a lot of inspiration there. Bruno is down. It looks like Bruno got hit in his meat and veg there by Azpilicueta. Very sore there for Bruno. Azpilicueta. Oh, that's very painful. Give Bruno a couple of minutes, lads. We're going to need some added time now. Taking a deep breath there. He's just going to need a minute as well. Brandon says carrots and onions. Yes, mate, very much so. Fernandez down injured, says Liam talks football. Don't think it's going to be an injury that keeps him out of the match, but yes, it does look very painful. Alrighty. Liam talks football is here. Thank you, Liam, for joining. If you are just joining like Liam, I think they're getting a bit of water right now, guys. Make sure you smash the like button as we aim for 50 likes on the stream, and continue to subscribe as well. And as Archie put it in the live chat, make sure to join that Discord link. I'd love to get 20 of you guys in the Discord so we can get chatting away about football, because it is very, very fun. I just saying, the True Lion has joined the Discord. Thank you, the True Lion, for joining. And more of you guys just continue to join. It's a very good time in there, and we really do have fun in the Discord just chatting about the upcoming matches, and you guys get some of the behind-the-scenes stuff from the match. Lampard here looking very positive. He's looking very happy with maybe that first half performance, or the first half of the first half performance. Do you know what the exact date of start is for the next season? Very excited about the summer transfer window with Arteta, says MH Cubes. I do not know the exact start date, but I believe it is in September at some point. My guess would be early to mid-September is when the season will start, but I am not certain, MH Cubes. I will do a little bit of research after the match, and I will let you know. Bruno needs the break the most, says Archie. Yes, he does. He does need a break right now. Pogba's laughing it off. Igalu's smiling a bit. Guys, hopefully we can see a Paul Pogba appearance at some point. I really do want to see him play. Liam Talks Football says so close to 500 subs. Liam, I really hope you do hit that as soon as possible, mate. And I'm not sure if I am, but I will look to subscribe to you after the match has been completed. Ball played forward now. Challenging for it is Giroud. Giroud goes down after a battle with Lindelof. There's going to be a foul there on Lindelof. No problem with that call. Actually, it was on Maguire, excuse me. Very much. Maguire just wraps his whole body around Giroud there, guys. And this is why Giroud is so good, because he can really just make it difficult for defenders to mark him using his size and presence up top. Brandon says 54th of April, I think. I wouldn't put too much trust behind that one, you get me. But Brandon says, I think I may have dinner, but I'll be back in 5 minutes as I will be taking my phone. Thank you, Brandon, mate. Hope you have a good dinner, mate, and look forward to you joining us back in a few. Bruno got kicked in the balls, says Res Peters. Yes, he very much did. That looked very painful, no doubt. Ball played in by Mason Mount. However, it has gone very far beyond the Chelsea players running onto it, and it goes out for a Man United goal kick. Whoever is easier, I guess, says MH Cubes. I'm not sure what the context is behind that, but MH Cubes, if you could explain that, let me know. Archie says Giroud is a good hold-up player. Yes, guys, Giroud, the second half of the season at Chelsea, has been absolutely phenomenal for them. Has really, really helped them in terms of just making their team a lot stronger and a lot better. He's really filled the void of Tammy having some poor matches, and we've got to give Giroud tons of credit for what he's done. Ball played by Zuma there, out of bounds on the right-hand side in United's half. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be taking the throw-in, guys. And if you are just joining us, we're watching Man United versus Chelsea, and we are currently in the 27th minute of the match, and it is still 0-0. Replying to Liam talks about who we want in the final. Got you, MH Cubes. Thank you for clarifying that, mate. He says, I'm torn on who I want in the final. Yes, because Liam is also an Arsenal fan. Got it. There we go. Yeah, Liam, very, very true. And that makes sense. Whoever's easier, says MH Cubes. Yeah, I think you'll find out today who the better team is by whoever wins this match. I think these teams are very even, United and Chelsea. And this will be you'll get a good grasp from who's the better team just based on this match alone. Here's Azpilicueta now. Azpilicueta launching the ball forward. Guys, Ole may need to change something up at halftime because this is not looking very great for Man United. Kind of scary a little bit considering they haven't really created anything going forward at all. And Fernandes has been kind of invisible. Maguire here on the ball, being patient, playing out wide to Bailly. Bailly's going to look to play back all the way back to De Gea now, and they're going to look to move it forward. Guys, if you haven't already, please leave your score predictions down below in the live chat. I predicted a 2-1 Manchester United win. Hopefully United can get a big result from this one. I think since I've started watching the United games on this live stream, United have not lost, so hopefully we do not break the streak today. Lindelof here on the ball. Lindelof looking to break a line maybe, try and play forward, finds the feet of Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes turns, plays in Dan James. Dan James is off to the races, wins it in front of Azpilicueta. Dan James now going to look to deliver, cuts back on his right foot. Can Dan James create here? Can he get around Azpilicueta? Plays it back to Williams. Williams now plays it wide. United being patient here. Bruno Fernandes plays it to Bailly. Bailly finds the feet of Fred, but however plays him too far in front. Rudiger wins it. However, Bailly gets it back. Now it's to Fernandes. Fernandes, guys, trying to drop deep, trying to get the ball anywhere he can on this pitch because he's not been getting it enough. Matic now plays to the feet of Rashford. Guys, we need to see more from Rashford. We need more. Here's Lindelof. Lindelof finds Bruno, who finds Rashford, but plays it beyond Rashford, and it's won by Reece James. Guys, Bruno looks like he could use a bit of help out there. One back by Dan James, however. United now trying to find their rhythm, trying to put a little pressure on Chelsea now, trying to switch the roles, reverse the roles is what I was trying to say. Applies some pressure, plays it out wide now to, I believe that's Bailly in the wide area, but no, excuse me, that's Wan-Bissaka who plays it to Dan James. Dan James cuts it back to Fred. Fred on the ball. Fred lofts it over to Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams now to the likes of Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford out wide, getting defended well by Cesar Azpilicueta. Chelsea are looking very good in the low block. Hard to break down. However, Fred takes a touch, and Kovacic fouls him. It's looking like it's going to be a United free kick from a very dangerous range, guys. Bruno Fernandes will definitely be on this one, in my opinion. And great job by Fred there just to get the ball out in front of him and make it hard for them to defend. Free kick, says Archie. Yes, guys, a free kick in a very dangerous area. This will likely have been United's best chance of the match. Let's see what the live chat is saying. My guy Brandon is back. Brandon, thank you for joining us. Guys, if you are just joining us, we're watching Man United versus Chelsea. It is 0-0. We are in the 30th minute of the match, and United have a very dangerous free kick from right outside the Chelsea area on the left-hand side of the box. Guys, if you are just joining us and are enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button. We are trying to hit 50 likes on the live stream, and also subscribe as we're pushing for 2,250 subscribers. So if you guys could please do that, it would be greatly appreciated. On the ball right now is Bruno Fernandes. Also standing over it is Marcus Rashford, but it's looking like all Bruno. The camera's panned to Bruno. Bruno's complaining, however, that the wall is standing in front of the line that's been put out there, and the referee is going to look to push the wall back just ever so slightly. They're looking just to inch forward. And in the wall for Chelsea, Mason Mount, Giroud, Alonso, and Reece James. So they've got lots of height in there. Let's see what happens with this free kick. Bruno takes it. Saved by Caballero. Goes over for a Man United corner kick. Not enough in the corner there by Bruno. Bruno looked to just get it over the wall, but it was too central. Great save there by Caballero. Fair enough for him. Rashford needs to take this as Raymond. Really, I would have personally stuck with Bruno on that one, but Raymond, if you think Rashford should have taken it, maybe he should have, because Bruno could have done better there. Kimani Warren says Chelsea need to work harder to win this. Yes, Kimani, it's going to be a very hard match for Chelsea. Ball played in. Oh, Matic just misses that. That was a great ball in there by Bruno. Fred's on the ball here. Fred looking to cut it back on his left foot. Plays it out to Dan James. However, that was careless. Dan James didn't win it back. Now Chelsea are looking to break. Willian taking the ball forward with some pace, getting around Fred. Willian's looking very dangerous here, guys, on the counter. Willian driving with the ball. Someone's going to need to step in. Willian back post. Delivery, but no one's there. Tracking back now is Bruno Fernandes. Very well done by Bruno, but Reece James wins it. Foul, however, is given for Bruno Fernandes as Reece James kicked out his legs. Let's see what people are saying in the live chat. Archie says saved. Brandon says Rashford's account is underrated at free kicks. Yes, I agree. Rashford is underrated at free kicks, guys, and maybe should be looking to take some more. I know since Bruno's joined, Bruno's been on a lot of them, but yes, I agree. Rashford should be looking to take a few more free kicks. And yes, here's Chelsea now. Mason Mount with a shot. Saved by David De Gea. Very dangerous there. I'm going to pull up the statistics, guys, and we can take a look at those because I think they'll give us more of a picture of what this match has been like. So far, guys, Chelsea 60% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target. To United's 1 shot on target, and 40% possession, guys. So Chelsea so far have been the better team. But United may be starting to get themselves back into the match right now. Had a better couple 30 minutes here, so they're looking better. Melly Gaming, Melly, thanks for joining us, mate. MH Cube says like and sub if you are new. Yes, guys, please do that. We're aiming for 50 likes for United win. And also, obviously, just trying to grow the channel. We'll be doing more live streams for the next week's set of matches in the Premier League. Sandro Brawlstar saying, glory, glory, Man United. Yes, guys, get more of those going in the chat. Cleared there by Zuma. Out for United, throwing on the left-hand side of the pitch in Chelsea's half. Liam Talks Football says Giroud or Lukaku. I would say Lukaku personally. I think Lukaku at his best is better than Giroud at his best. However, Giroud has been very good, but this season Lukaku's revived his career at Inter. So I would say Lukaku. One back here by Chelsea. Driving forward is young Mason Mount. Mason Mount, guys, has had a very good season at Chelsea. Plays it back to Jorginho. Jorginho plays it to Mount. And Chelsea are looking to play out, guys. Chelsea very, very good in possession. And today they are converting that possession to chances, unlike United have been able. Predictions for Liverpool, Chelsea. If you watch my video, Liam Talks Football, I said 3-2 to Liverpool in that match. I think they'll bounce back after some poor results, but who knows? Chelsea could very well go in that game. Williams picks up the ball, finds Fernandes. Fernandes looking to play Fred. Fred cuts back inside to Fernandes. Fernandes playing to the feet of Rashford. Rashford goes down. No foul, says the referee, and Chelsea are looking to break now, guys. However, Harry Maguire comes and wins it. Fred settles it, and Matic finds it. Guys, in the second half, I really want to see Paul Pogba come on this pitch for United. They need his presence there. He supports Bruno. He makes it a lot easier for Bruno to operate in that midfield. So Bruno doesn't have to do all the work to get the ball because Bruno's having to check very deep, and we want him higher in the pitch. Bruno wins it. However, he's taken down by Kovacic, and there's going to be a foul there. The Chelsea players, however, are not happy with that decision, and Bruno's very frustrated at this point because Chelsea, he's just drawing the numbers of the Chelsea midfield. I mean, we're seeing Kovacic flock to Bruno. We're seeing Jorginho flock to Bruno. We're seeing Mount flock to Bruno. And it's been very difficult for him this far. But I disagree. Arsenal's banter squad beat Liverpool, says Brandon. Yes, Arsenal did beat Liverpool. But Liverpool, let's not forget. Let's not let 1 or 2 weeks. Don't let that form forget how good Liverpool have been this season and how good they are. I mean, those were sloppy mistakes from Liverpool there. But you never know. We haven't seen Liverpool return back to their best form, Brandon. So you could be very well right. However, I think Liverpool could get it done still. But Brandon, you may be right, and I may be absolutely off it on this one. MH Cube says, who do you support? Marcus Rashford, free kick. Drilled into the player standing in the box there. I know we were saying Rashford should take the free kick just a second ago, but that was awfully poor there. Lindelof finds Bruno. Bruno back post to Harry Maguire. Headed away, however, and Chelsea are now looking to get after United. Willian picks up the ball and are trying to beat players in behind. But it's won back by Dan James. Well defended by Dan James. Alonso wins it now. Off Wan-Bissaka for a Chelsea throw on the left-hand side of the pitch. Alonso is down holding his ankle. MH Cube says, who do you support, Brandon? MH Cubes, Brandon is a Newcastle United fan, so that is who he supports. But also a big fan of Timo Pukki and Norwich City. Brandon says, David Luiz beat Liverpool, laughing emoji. It is a bit laughable. We have to give credit to David Luiz. He was superb yesterday. He was absolutely superb. All right, guys, if you are just joining us, Gareth Southgate is watching the match in the stadium now. England manager, obviously, and is looking to find which players he wants for his England side. Watching Man United versus Chelsea, 37th minute of the match. It is 0-0. However, the game has been slightly more dominated by Chelsea for sure. They've been the better side in the first half. And yes, here's Chelsea now on the break again. Alonso finding Reece James. Overlapping is Azpilicueta. Reece James plays out wide. Azpilicueta off of Williams for a Chelsea corner kick. We beat Newcastle 4-0, says MH Cubes, and we beat Norwich 4-0 too, says MH Cubes. Guys, you know what would be kind of funny and also very hilarious would be if United could somehow get 3 goals in this match. Because the Chelsea the Chelsea, their new jersey has been cursed thus far. So a 3-something United win would be absolutely fantastic for this match against Chelsea. However, it does not look like 3 goals will be scored in this one, as one goal has not even been scored yet in the first half. Here's Chelsea out wide now. Mason Mount looking to work it. Ball played in. Headed by, I believe, Zuma over the goal. Unlucky there for Chelsea. Down on the pitch, however, are some players there. After that, I think there's a collision of heads there. I believe Bailly and Zuma collided heads. That looked very painful. Brandon says David Luiz with 99% aggression and 99 slide tackles, and Van Dijk with 72% aggression and 31% slide tackle. St. Maxi still dance on every team in the Prem. St. Maximin is fantastic and is so fun to watch. I do have to agree with you there, Brandon. Honestly, I hope it goes to pens. That would be so cool. Yes, MH Cubes. That would be a very fun live stream to do. Would be one that goes to penalties, because we have not done that yet on the Fergie Time YouTube channel. Guys, like I say, if you are enjoying the stream, please smash that like button. We're currently at 22 likes. We're aiming for 50 on this live stream. So if we could push for that, it would be much appreciated. And also hit the subscribe button as well, as we're aiming for 2,250 subscribers. But thank you all so far for joining us and having a very good time thus far. Right now they're looking at players. They're looking at Zuma and Bailly after clash of heads in the United box. So it's going to be a little minute here. And then they're also probably going to do some added time as well for this half. What are people saying? MH Cube says, I think one of Chelsea's defenders got a concussion. Yeah, it's looking like Zuma could very well be concussed. However, it's also looking like Bailly may be concussed as well, but he's back on his feet. Zuma looked quite rattled. I wouldn't be surprised, however, if both of them come back on the pitch. But they're going to do the proper concussion protocol, as they always do in the Premier League, and I think they'll take care of it. All right, here's old Frankie Lampard. I think he'll be disappointed Chelsea haven't gotten a goal yet. But the thing is, Chelsea have had more of the ball, have had more chances. But had they gotten many clear-cut chances, I would argue they have not. Both Bailly and Zuma, both on their feet. Good sign to see. Let's see what I see. Archie just joined us back. Archie says Zuma heads the ball brilliant every time into the stands, says Archie. Poor Zuma. He's very good defensively on headers, but yes, it's going forward. He has trouble directing his headers towards the back of the net. And MH Cube says, I think one of the Chelsea defenders got a concussion. Yes, I already read that one over. And it's looking like they may both come back on, however. So I think they do good concussion protocol. So if they're coming back on, I would assume they are not concussed. Wan-Bissaka here on the throw for Man United on the right-hand side of the pitch in United's half. Trying to paint the picture for you guys so you can get a clear idea of what is going on in this match if you are unable to watch it on the television. Trying to be like a radio station in that way, I guess. Here is Wan-Bissaka playing in behind, headed out by Rudiger, but it's won back by Fernandes in the midfield. Fernandes playing out wide to Brandon Williams, young Brandon Williams, who had a head injury himself just a couple matches ago, but is looking better. Plays it now to Victor Lindelof. Lindelof going to look to switch here. Guys, I've been very impressed by Lindelof. I've been a big fan of what he's done for United since joining the club. Brandon says, guess who's back? My guy Brandon, guys. One of the first people to actually tune into the live stream on the first one. I got to give him big props there. Brandon, I really do appreciate all the support from you, mate, and all of you who have been supporting the channel thus far. Here's Rudiger on the ball now. Rudiger looking to loft it forward to, I believe that was Giroud, but Lindelof and Bailly go for the ball, and it looks like Lindelof and Bailly have headed each other. Excuse me, Maguire. Keep on getting Maguire and Lindelof mixed up. Maguire and Bailly head each other. Maguire's down bleeding on the pitch. It's going to be a little moment here. Maguire looks like he just headed the back of Bailly's head. Got to do some better communication there, lads. That was pretty poor there. Need Pulisic in the second half. Yes, I think the two players that will definitely be brought on are Pulisic and then also Pogba for Man United. I think those are two subs that will change the game. Hopefully Maguire can stay on here, guys. He is bleeding quite a bit out of his left eye, but I think he should be all right. That's where communication comes into it. He should have called off Bailly there, and that's just why United have had some problems defensively. $1 for every person who says David Luiz is better than Van Dijk, says Brandon. MH Cube says Chelsea is crap. Wow, if Chelsea's crap, Chelsea have looked better than United today, unfortunately. So that's not saying much good about United. However, I do have to say MH Cubes. Chelsea and United are both above Arsenal in the table, but we'll have to see for how long that lasts. I know that's a bit harsh. I'm not taking shots. Just saying. Cubes, but Chelsea is still playing better than Man U, says Brandon. Yes, Chelsea are playing better than Man U. David Luiz was better than Virgil on the day. Yes, David Luiz was better than Virgil on the day. That was superb by David Luiz. Now Bailly's bleeding out of the back of his head. Maguire's bleeding out of his eye, guys. We are going to have like 10 minutes of added time. Hopefully both players are all right to continue. It's never a good sign when your own teammate hurts each other. Yeah, and MH Cubes, that is very much why, down to Emery's poor start to the season. I do agree with you there. I think Arteta is a class manager, and I will actually be having a video coming out hopefully on Tuesday about why the Mikel Arteta era at Arsenal will be different, and why it will be a special one. So MH Cubes, you got to be ready for that one, mate, and all of you guys, make sure you got those post notifications turned on so you're ready for every live stream and every video. Archie says Maguire's okay. It's looking like Maguire's okay, but Bailly looks like he's in a bit of pain right now. Players getting warmed up for United. Solskjaer looking a bit worried. We're in the 44th minute of the match, but like I said, likely will be 10 minutes at least of added time added on to this half. Brandon says David Luiz is better anyways. What do you mean David Luiz and Pukki could take on the whole Premier League? Of course they could. David Luiz and Pukki on one side. That would be unstoppable. It would be unfair by all regards. Maguire now has looking like an ace bandage wrapped around his head, so he should be good to continue. But I'm curious to see what's going on with Bailly now. They haven't put the camera to him. Good old Scott McTominay looking to warm up, the Scottish lad. Maguire's getting bandaged, says Archie. Yes, he is, says MH Cubes. I agree. That is very true. Both of you are spitting facts right now. You get me. And guys, if you are just joining the live stream, smash the like button. We're currently at 23 likes. If we could hit 30 before the half ends, that would be greatly appreciated as we make our push for 50. And guys, we are just 4 subscribers away from our goal of 2,250. So keep pushing for that, lads. Archie says Bailly is off for Martial. It's looking like, yes, there could be a change made here. Maguire's definitely going to continue playing. I want to see how Bailly is. If the TV could just change over to Bailly, that would be greatly appreciated, because I want to make sure he is okay. He looks like he's in a bit of pain. He could be getting stretchered off here. I don't think he felt it initially. Bailly looked like the player who was better at first, like in terms of, like he looked better in terms of he didn't look dazed by the concussion at all. But now it's looking like he could be in a bit of pain. And this, guys, you really have to feel for Eric Bailly right now, because genuinely, mate, like he's had so many injuries, and this is another injury for him. It's looking like, however, he's gonna walk this one off, and hopefully he can get back to playing as soon as possible. The doctors, however, are being very careful with him. Bailly definitely wants to continue right now, but he's bleeding out of his head. I feel for the guy. I genuinely do really feel for him, guys, because the amount of injuries he's gone through, and I don't know how many of you play football regularly, but injuries are genuinely the most demoralizing thing to someone's career. Martial's coming on. Martial's smiling to come on, however. He's looking very excited for it. Back to the live chat. Bailly is off for Martial, says Archie. MX Cube says, but I want it to go to Pens. Hopefully, well, I mean, I want a United win, but if it went to Pens and United still got the win, that would be absolutely superb, MH Cubes. Brandon says, Fergie, fun fact, Pukki has Player of the Month card in FIFA 20. He does. He very much does. My guy, Brandon. Raymond says, Maguire wants to win all the aerial battles, but not the last minutes against Southampton. He did kind of mark Aaron Wan-Bissaka on that last minute one against Southampton. Bailly's back down, guys. They're trying to make sure he's all right. I think he's kind of dazed and confused where he's at right now, so they're going to get the stretcher back out again. I really do hope he is all right. John, thanks for joining us, John. He says just below the right eye. Yes, that's looking like where Maguire did get a bit of a cut. John, mate, if you are just joining us, smash the like button and join the Fergie's Faithful by hitting that subscribe button, mate. Would really appreciate it. And John, let me know your score prediction for this one down below in the live chat. MH Cubes, injuries are the worst. I can't play football till October. Yes, MH Cubes, I remember you telling me about that. That's your ankle. Sorry to hear that, mate, and I hope your recovery goes very smoothly. Archie says, yes, Pukki, 81. You guys all know about that FIFA thing, guys. Expect, once the Premier League's over, expect the Fergie's FIFA funnies to come out. I'll be working on that one as soon as the Premier League season ends. And then we got so much more Champions League content coming as well. Brandon says, in primary school, I twisted my ankle and couldn't play football till 3 minutes later. Says Brandon. So, guys, Brandon's never been injured before, apparently. He's magic, man, in terms of he recovers in just mere minutes. But that's good for you, Brandon. You don't want to wish injuries upon anyone. I really do feel for Eric Bailly right now. That's very unfortunate for him. And now we are in the 48th minute, but there's been no added time announced because players are still down on the pitch, and they still have not started off this to end this half yet. Guys, a little run through on the statistics. We're talking 5 shots for Chelsea, 2 on target, 60% possession. United's 2 shots, 1 on target, and 40% possession. John says, I'm all for Manchester United 2-0. So John still thinks United can pull this one out. And John, I agree with you, mate. I am pushing for this United win. Hopefully they can get it done. Guys, we just smashed 25 likes. Thank you so much for all your support on the stream. 25 likes in the first half is absolutely massive. And again, I really do appreciate the support. If Archie, mate, if you could link the Discord again, guys, make sure you go join that Discord. I would really appreciate it if you do. It's a great place for us to just chat about football, for you to get to know me a little better, and for us to continue growing Fergie's Faithful. So if someone could link that again, and if some of you lads could join, I would greatly appreciate it. My guy, the True Lion, joined, as I said. And yes, we just chat about football on there, and it's a good time. So I'm going to text the True Lion back right now, and there we go. So, anyways, guys, there's Ed Woodward there with his United mask on. Guys, I've made a video about Ed Woodward before, and I am not a big fan of him at all. I think he's more focused on the business than the actual football. But what he fails to realize is what brings money into a football club is the football, not like the business side behind it. Yes, you need to be smart business-wise, but you also still need to be a giant football-wise, and United have not been that in the last 7 years. Bailly's being stretched off and doesn't look good, unfortunately. Yes, MH Cubes. That's a very sad sign to see. I hope he's all right. He probably has more than just your bare minimum concussion. He probably has a more severe concussion, but hopefully we get more news about that. And if I do hear anything, guys, if I get any notifications on my phone about it later in the match, I will try and keep you updated on that. Yeah, another 23 minutes if injury time, says Brandon. Yeah, that was a very long injury time. I think in the most recent game we watched, I believe that was the United Palace game. There's lots of injury time, so it's looking like there will be more of that. Archie, mate, thank you for linking the Discord again, guys. Guys, if you want to join Fergie's Faithful, I would appreciate it greatly. Hit that Discord link and join the server, and we will just chat about football in there 24/7. It's a really good time and a great way for me to connect with more of you guys. If you have any questions about anything football related or YouTube related, if you're looking to start your own channel and want any advice, that's the place to go do it. Liam Talks Football says, hope Bailly is good. Thank you, Liam. Yes, I do really hope he's good. I think he can hopefully be all right, but he does not look like he's in any good shape right now, and that's so unfortunate. Guys, this is where communication in football comes on. They're clapping him off because they know what he's been through, these United players, and they do really feel for him. 7 years, long time. Hope Ole can bring us back, says John. Yes, me too, John. I'm really hoping for Ole to be able to bring Manchester United back to its peak. They're kind of rushing Bailly off now. This is not a good sign to see, and I really do hope he will be all right. Bailly is probably going to the hospital. Yes, Archie, it does look like he will be going to the hospital. Guys, we are currently in the 51st minute of the first half. I don't think I've ever really said that before, but here is Matic on the ball playing Dan James. Dan James, however, it's cleared out. They have not announced added time yet, but there's going to be at least 10 to 20 minutes of added time. And they're really rushing Bailly in. This is not a good sign to see, guys. So thoughts and prayers to Bailly right now. And I hope the best outcome comes for him. So the game is back on, and here is Man United. Harry Maguire with the bandage wrapped around his head, knocking it forward to Zuma. Zuma, though, being a bit questionable. Marcus Rashford challenges. Marcus Rashford goes down now on the pitch. This is not a good sign. Rashford is holding his back because he went to challenge for it, and Zuma kind of swiped his legs from under him. Hopefully Rashford's all right. Hopefully Rashford has not aggravated that back injury he suffered earlier in the season. It looks like the ball's getting kicked out again, and another player is down in this match. John says, where can I watch the match? John, where are you from, mate? It totally depends on that. In the U.S., it's on ESPN+, which is a subscription service. But if you're in the UK, it may be on another platform. Martial gets his leg swiped out from under him, and he falls on his back. I really hope he's okay. Archie says Martial's down. Bye. Thoughts and prayers, says Brandon. IDK, what I really want. Pens would be so much fun, it says MH Cubes. They would be. Hopefully Martial's all right now. Hopefully he can get back up. Ole was asking for a penalty there. I don't think there was much in that, but he's laying on his back now. I think for him, they'll just need a bit of icy hot spray. That looked painful, though. I've fallen on my back like that before in a match as well, and that hurts when you're jumping in midair and all of a sudden your legs come out from under you, and you think you're landing on your legs, but you end up landing on your back. That's going to hurt tomorrow, but I think with a little bit of icy hot and him get motion is lotion, he'll be all right. If you are just joining us, guys, we are still in the first half of Man United versus Chelsea. Currently, Man United and Chelsea are drawing 0-0. We are in the 53rd minute of the first half. Yes, that sounds a bit awkward. And there's still 5 minutes left of added time. So they've decided not to play the full, probably added timeout, just because it would be too much. Mount giving the ball back to United. Very kind gesture there from Chelsea. And the game continues on. Here's Brandon Williams out wide on the ball. And playing it forward into the feet of Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes lays it off for Dan James. Dan James, however, gives it away. Kovacic picks it up for United. Martial's back on the pitch. Played to the likes of Kovacic now, who's been kind of the midfield maestro for Chelsea this game. Mount finds it out wide to Alonso. Guys, it'll be interesting to see how both teams respond after this long period off, because it kind of lulls the game and seeing maybe it will hurt Chelsea's progress. But they're looking good on the ball since the game has kind of restarted. And yes, on the pitch now, guys, is Martial. He's playing as a striker. On the left wing is now, is Marcus Rashford, Dan James on the right wing. So United have moved back to that 4-2-3-1 as they started the game in a 3-4-3, and it was not working very well. Plus the injury to Bailly, they didn't really have an option. They don't have a great other center back option to switch it up. Brandon says, it will be unfair. Willian never misses, says Brandon. Yeah, Willian is fantastic on penalties. He's so clutch for Chelsea and United. To be honest, I wouldn't back us in a penalty shootout just because Marcus Rashford's missed a couple penalties. Paul Pogba's missed a couple penalties. I would not back us to win a penalty shootout against Chelsea. Raymond says Dan James is useless. Bring on Greenwood. I agree with you, Raymond. I don't think Dan James has added anything to this match thus far. He looks a little dangerous in behind, but you've got other players who are quick enough where it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Like if you're subbing on a Dan James for Giroud, that changes the match. Subbing on Dan James for Greenwood or for Martial or for Rashford, those are all players who are also very quick. So it doesn't add very much. I think they should bring on Greenwood, and I am 100% behind you on that one, Raymond. Cesar Azpilicueta playing it to Willian. Willian wins it back and plays it to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta's going to look to deliver. Ball into the feet of Giroud. No! United have conceded. No! Giroud scores off a tap, and you could see that coming from a mile away. United gave him so much space off the hand of De Gea and in. Oh my gosh. I don't think that's... People are saying terrible goalkeeping from De Gea. I think that may be the United backline. How are you giving him that much space there? That's Giroud's game. We know that's what it is. We absolutely know that's what it is. I mean, it was clear. You could see that goal coming from miles away. Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka don't pass him on. He's clearly onside there. And Lindelof just gets way behind him. That's terrible defending. I don't think that's De Gea at all. I think that's Lindelof. Look at Lindelof's given him miles. You can't let that player get in front of you. De Gea probably actually should have done better now watching that. That's some shocking play from United there, guys. This is where you just have to see it out into half. Like, you got to see that out into the half. And everything about that is poor. The defending, the goalkeeping. I mean, it's into De Gea's hand off his foot. It's a reactionary save. Guys, let me know in the live chat. Oh, I put the United score on. Oops, my fault. So Chelsea 1, United 0. My bad. Shivam says he could have saved it. Shivam, I do have to agree with you that he should have saved that. Why did we concede our score? So basically, Jean, if you can't see the game right now, what happened essentially was it was played out wide. Reece James low cross in. Lindelof apparently didn't see Giroud off his shoulder, so Giroud gets out in front of Lindelof. Giroud taps it, hits off De Gea's hand, and into the back of the net. So it's basically both on Lindelof and De Gea there. Both could have done much better. I think it's more on Lindelof, however. Ball played in behind to Martial, and Caballero comes and claims it. De Gea and Lindelof, no coordination. Yeah, and Wan-Bissaka there should be communicating to Lindelof behind your back shoulder, passing the player on, and he doesn't do that either. So that's very, very poor there, and you can't be conceding like that right before halftime if you want to win the match. It's very questionable there, guys. And is that halftime now too? Yes, that is halftime, and United go down 1-0 right before halftime. That's so frustrating. That's very frustrating because it's like one of these situations where if you just see it into half, we don't have this problem. And 0-0 going into half is very different than 1-0 because now I'm just very like disappointed with that. Like, come on. This is where being a professional counts and like knowing how to see out a half and you know you haven't played best in the half, but you've got to be better. But we are known for our comebacks, Jean. Yes, we are. Hopefully the correct substitutions are made. Let's bring on Paul Pogba. Let's bring on our best 11 for the rest of this match. It's only 45 more minutes of football. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on, United. It needs to be a draw. MH Cubes definitely wants the penalties. This is bound to happen when they have majority of possession. Yeah. I agree with you, Raymond. It's just like Chelsea are putting so much pressure on United, they're bound to crack. So, guys, that concludes the first half. Chelsea are currently up 1-0 over Manchester United. We are at halftime now. Let's take a look at statistics, and then we will talk more about the second half. Archie saying, I don't know whether Chelsea will park the bus now. I don't think that's Lampard's style to park the bus. I don't think that would be beneficial for Chelsea. I think the way they do it is by keeping possession of the ball. They will limit United's chances. However, if they park the bus, I think United will be too good going forward to stop them. I think the way to do it, though, keep the ball and make it hard for United to win it back. Because if Chelsea can keep it, that limits the amount of time United get on the ball. That's the way I'm thinking about it. But here are the statistics, guys, at halftime. Chelsea 6 shots, 3 on target, 60% possession. United 2 shots, 1 on target, 40% possession. Guys, you know what? That 1-0 score, though, is what Chelsea deserve out of that half. Like, that's, I think, the appropriate. I don't think Chelsea's been way better than United, but they've definitely been the better side. I think United fans like Raymond and others would agree with me on that one. I want to say, guys, if you did enjoy the first half of the live stream, please smash that like button. We're aiming for 50 likes on the stream, and I'd like to hit 30 before halftime. So if we could do that, I would really appreciate it. And also, please subscribe because we're going to be doing more live streams and more videos coming out this week. So I would really appreciate it. Thank you for whoever just liked. We just hit 26. Thank you very much. Siobhan says Greenwood on. Yes, that's part of the substitutions I would make if I were looking to put on this best 11 for United. Bringing on Greenwood for James. Bringing on Pogba in that midfield for Fred. And those are like the main changes I would be making. I think you can leave Williams on. I think you can leave Maguire and Lindelof on and Wan-Bissaka on. But the 2 substitutions for Man United I'm making, subbing on Pogba and subbing on Greenwood. Liam Talks Football is back with us. Thank you, Liam, for joining. Liam, if you missed it before, make sure to join that Discord with us, mate. Archie's left the link for that, and Liam, I'd really appreciate it if you did join us in the Discord. John Muji says, we need Pogba. We do need Pogba and Greenwood, John. We are exactly on the same page. John, I totally agree with everything you said since joining. Archie said, I don't want Greenwood to come on. Yes, a Chelsea fan would not want Greenwood coming on because he's absolutely superb. Archie says, maybe Maguire tackles him during halftime training. Says Archie. Archie saying that Maguire could very well end Greenwood's season with a tackle during halftime. Man, Harry Maguire gets a lot of stick, but I think it was kind of warranted after he took out his own teammate there. Liam says, shoot, Martial is the captain in my fantasy team. But now he's on the pitch, Liam, so hopefully he can create something for you lot, or for your fantasy team and for United as well. Guys, overall from the first half, it's going to need to be better from United, both going forward and defensively. Bruno needs someone else he can rely on in that midfield, and he doesn't have that without Paul Pogba there. So it is very important that substitution is made, guys. This is where Ole will be tested. Again, guys, we can ask questions of Ole tactically. I think that's very, very warranted. Because, again, I think he's kind of let us down tactically. I don't agree with the decisions he made to start the match. The 3-4-3, United have been good in the 4-2-3-1. Why are we switching it now? That's my question. Why are we switching it now? It makes absolutely no sense, in my opinion. Like, we've been so good in this 4-2-3-1 for weeks, but then we come out and start in a 3-4-3? Like, what is the thinking there? I really don't think that's the way to go about it. MH Cubes says FA Cup doesn't count in fantasy. Yes, MH Cubes is probably right about that one. I didn't even realize. The True Lion says, OMG, it's 1-0. Yay, says the True Lion. Yeah, the true line. I don't know if you missed it, but Olivier Giroud scored for Chelsea right before halftime. Heartbreaking as a United fan. Definitely frustrating. Res Peter says at least a free kick, and it was such a good position for Bruno to hit it. Says Res Peters. Yeah, there's United had some good free kick opportunities, but Rashford and Bruno both have struggled on them. They could both be much better going into the second half, guys. Looking at the statistics, it's on my screen now. 2 shots United, 1 on target, 1 corner, 3 fouls committed, 46% possession. Chelsea 6 shots on target, 6 shots, 3 on target, 2 corners, 1 offside, 13 fouls committed. Maybe a Chelsea player could be seeing the book in the second half, but we got to see. Kevin says, true line, F off, mate. Kevin, don't speak like that, mate, to other people in the live feed. Not very nice. True line just supporting his side, mate. Yes, we support United, but True line is definitely a mate of the channel, and that will not be tolerated, mate. So if you want to speak like that, you can just leave the live chat. True line, my guy. I got you always, bro. Ben the Soccer Kid says, yes, Manchester is blue. No, Ben. No, that is not what's going on. Manchester is still red. You get me. We're going to bounce back from this one. We're at second half. Greenwood's coming on. So is Pogba. United are going to look to then get after Chelsea. United are going to pull this one back, and then we're going to win the FA Cup. You get me. So, no, Manchester's not blue. Manchester is red. And it's going to be red because United, we are starting to see a better and better United team. I think the 4-2-3-1 will help us greatly in that second half to be a better side. And hopefully we can get after it on the front foot as soon as that half starts and put pressure on Chelsea. Did they actually call the ambulance for Bailly? Yes, Res Peters, they did, mate. I really hope Bailly is doing better. That was just such a heartbreaking injury to see because he's been a player who struggled with so many injuries, and I hope he can recover from it as quickly as possible. And first off, I hope he's all right. So prayers for Bailly and thoughts for him and his family right now because he looked in quite a bit of pain. John Mugi says, Reed, I think the competition between Pogba and Bruno motivates the goals. Yes, I believe it does. I think they have a really special thing going between Pogba and Bruno. They get on very well together. And John, I 100% agree with you. I think it is very, very good. No matter what happens today, you aren't winning the FA Cup, says MH Cubes. Mate, I'm not going to say we are going to win the FA Cup yet because I want to see us get it done today. And I think if we get it done today, if we can get a comeback victory now, then I am very confident. And guys, thank you for removing Kevin or timing him out just for a second because that kind of stuff towards other people in the chat is not tolerated here. Yes, always we can have a bit of banter. I love having a bit of banter with you guys. Like me and MH Cubes have going back and forth about this FA Cup. But this kind of like rude stuff towards other people in the chat, not on. And we got you, the true lion. Res Peter says, Man United is the king of comebacks. Do not worry, says Res Peters. Yes, we are hoping for the comeback. That would be absolutely massive. Jean says, I changed my prediction to 2-1. I assume you're saying 2-1 to United, John. That was my initial prediction. I said 2-1 United. However, I did not know they would start so poorly in this match, and that kind of concerns me. But I still think they will get it done 2-1. Red Devils will come back, Shavam says. Yes, guys, for a Man United comeback, guys, smash that like button. We are aiming for 50 likes on the stream. And, guys, we are just 2 subscribers away from our goal of 2,250. So if you are enjoying the stream, subscribe because we will be doing more Man United streams coming in the future and more football streams. With the Premier League ending, we will start our Champions League and Europa League streams as well. So make sure you subscribe for that and turn on those post notifications as well. My prediction is 2-0 Chelsea, says Ben the Soccer Kid. Yes, Ben, you said that from the beginning of the match, mate. And so far, your prediction is looking quite good. Res Peter says Arsenal will choke FA Cup, lol. Archie says Arsenal has become an FA Cup team now. Guys, I do want to say there will be a video about this later this week, guys. I think this Mikel Arteta era at Arsenal will be a very bright one. I am a big fan of Arteta as a manager. I think he's a great balance between Pep and just traditional, more English style of management because he obviously is possession-oriented, possession-based, but also knows how to coach a team that can defend well, something that Pep Guardiola's Man City often struggles with. Yes, I know David Luiz and Mustafi are not good defenders, but he is able to make them a lot better than they had been under Emery. So I am a big fan of Arteta, and there will be a video talking about why I think his era at Arsenal will be a very bright one for the club. But, of course, we're going to give Arsenal some banter because United are coming for that FA Cup final, my guy, MH Cubes. Shivam says 1-1. Shivam, however, there will be penalties in this match. So, if it is 1-1, Shivam, who do you think will win in penalties? What do you think about Chelsea trying to kill our players, says Rez Speeders. I think, Rez, unfortunately, mate, I think it was Harry Maguire on Lindelof there. So I would have to say it's looking like United are doing more damage to themselves thus far. Richard says 3-1 to United. Richard, my guy, thank you for sharing your prediction, Richard. Let me know who you think will score, Richard. And also, if you're new, Richard, mate, smash the like button. We're aiming for 50 likes on the stream, trying to hit 30 before the end of half. And subscribe because we're doing more United live streams, mate. And I appreciate you sharing your score prediction down below. Jean says, Maguire will lift that cup. Hopefully, Jean, mate, we're hoping for it. We are very much hoping our captain, Harry Maguire, will lift that cup. The True Lion says, remember to like and subscribe, smash the like button. Thank you, the True Lion, for reminding everyone. And Chelsea kill 'em all, says Archie. Rez Peter says, I know Maguire and Bailly hit themselves, but the other ones, says Rez. Yes, there's been quite a bit of contact. Chelsea have committed 13 fouls in the half, but hopefully that means someone's getting booked soon. Archie, if you could one last time leave the link to the Discord. I want the new guys like John and others to join the Discord. John, I have a Discord server where we talk about the Premier League, where we talk about United, and it's a really fun place to chat and get to know each other better and just talk about the football. So if someone could link that one final time, we're trying to get 20 people in the Discord. We currently have 9 at this moment. So if you could link that, and anyone who enjoys the live streams and enjoys chatting about football, join that Discord because it's a very good time. I was talking with Archie and Reza yesterday, and I really did enjoy that. Thank you so much again, Archie, my guy. Archie says, will Watford stay up? It's going to be very close, Ben. I'm not certain, mate, but I think you guys may just be able to get one done because West Ham still have to play Villa, and I think West Ham may just take care of Villa there. MH Cubes, no David Silva will, says Brandon. What did MH Cube say? Abba will lift that cup. Oh, unfortunately, David Silva's out, mate. I know Brandon knew that. He's just always taking the piss, per usual. Red says Abba will leave Arsenal. He's too good for them. I don't know if he will. I think Aubameyang is there to stay long term, and I know people have been saying that, but I think they very much will do. The True Lion, my guy, chatting in the Discord. Thank you for doing that. Oh, the Brandon met David Luiz, lol, says MH Cubes. True Lion, thank you for joining the Discord. I see you in there, mate. And it'll be good to have you in there to chat about football, guys. The second half is nearly underway. We are watching, if you are just joining us, Manchester United versus Chelsea in the FA Cup semifinal, lads. This is an absolutely big one. Big match for United here, guys. FA Cup would be our opportunity to win a trophy this season. Really hoping we can have a big second half. They're playing at Wembley, of course, in London. This is a very exciting match thus far. So far, guys, Chelsea's been slightly the better side, and the scoreline shows it. But hopefully United can bounce back in the second half. And yes, make sure you like, subscribe as well. And here we are. The players are walking back on the pitch. I'm going to have a swig of water before we kick off this second half because I need a little drink. You get me? Men's been talking for a while now, but here we go. Alrighty. Ben the Soccer Kid, thanks for saying that. Sadly, I think United will beat West Ham 2-1. And if Leicester beat United, they get in the UCL on goal difference. I think United will be able to pull out the top 4, but hopefully we can also take care of business today because that would be a really good addition. Archie says Marcelo Bielsa will lift that cup. Archie, very, very hopeful that Chelsea can win the FA Cup, and fair enough because he is a Chelsea fan. I swear Unai Emery has better English than Harry Kane, says Brandon. Oh, wait, on Kane's head. Brandon's coming for everyone's heads, bro. Brandon's coming after everyone these days. So everyone, hey, be aware. Brandon's after you. You get me? Ben the Soccer Kid, sip your water. A sip of water. Are you Pep? Says Brandon. Not Brandon. Ben, excuse me. Yes, Ben, I do need a sip of water, mate. Chatting for a while does get me, a bit tired. So I need some water. But then we are going to be right after it as soon as the second half kicks off. United will finish third, says Archie. Archie, mate, I hope for it, but it's going to be close between United and Chelsea. I think both these clubs, though, are better than Leicester, as we saw with Leicester's performance today. The True Lion says like and subscribe. Yes, guys, make sure to do that, guys. We are at 28 likes. Let's see if we can hit 30 right before they kick off. They're about to kick off, just moments away. And here we are. Here's Olivier Giroud on the ball at the half field. The game is about to kick off for the second half of football, guys, and it should be a very exciting one. I'm going to pull up my statistics just so I had them ready for later in the match. And here we go, guys. Olivier Giroud kicks off for the second half of football. The FA Cup semifinal, Man United versus Chelsea. And here we go, guys. We're going to have a big 45 minutes of football here. Willian plays it in behind. And it's won back by my guy, Victor Lindelof, who plays the feet of Harry Maguire. Maguire finds Fred. Very well done. Very well worked there by United. Plays it over to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka now playing it inside to the likes of Fred. Marcus Rashford looking to check in there, but didn't quite get on the ball. Plays it out wide to Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams, the young talent for United. However, Reece James has done a very good job on Williams. Williams gets the ball away carelessly. Here's Mason Mount now. United cannot concede here. Victor Lindelof steps. Ball shot. No. Oh my gosh, I'm heartbroken. I'm absolutely heartbroken. What is going on there? David De Gea should have done better. Oh. Williams giving the ball away carelessly there. I need to fix the scoreboard, and I can't believe it. Yo, I cannot believe it. That's shocking. That's absolutely shocking from United. Williams there, what is he doing? Giving the ball. That's the one place you're told as a kid not to play the balls in the middle of the pitch in the back there. No one steps, and it goes right past De Gea. What a goal by Mason Mount. I'm shook, says MH Cubes. De Gea, guys, should have De Gea done better there. Yes, De Gea should have done better off his hands and in, guys. Oh, that's a painful one right there. That is a painful one. Brandon says, Brandon Williams breathes, Chelsea fans. That's illegal. Archie, poor from De Gea. It was very poor from De Gea. Guys, 2 goals now where you could kind of question David De Gea. I mean, the confidence for him is just absolutely out the window at this point. What is going on? I cannot believe this, y'all. I cannot believe this at all. It's just like, you can't start off slowly, and this is the issue I've been talking about with Man United. You get me? It's like, is that United are always starting off every half slow, every game slowly, and you can't have that happen. You can't have these mental lapses. And that's one where Williams is young and he's going to have a lapse, and De Gea really should be saving that. Yes, that's poor from Williams. That's poor from De Gea. Again, with United, guys, it doesn't always come down to one player, but once again, it doesn't come down to one player, but it's a full breakdown of the entire team. Williams there, careless in possession, and then De Gea making a big mistake earlier. Lindelof there, careless in possession, and then careless defending, and then De Gea makes a mistake again, y'all. Ugh. Wow, not very happy with that. I hope Ole gave them a good lecture, says John. I really do too, John, because they're going to need it. Arsenal are looking lively now, and there's no substitutions with Pogba in there. Like, did Ole even want to come win this match today? I'm not sure if they did. This side is not the strongest side United could put out there, and it's just like, mistakes are what hurt us. Mistakes really hurt us. All right, what are people saying in the live chat? MH Cube says, OMG, it could have been an exact replay of the 16-17 FA Cup when we beat Chelsea in the semis and Chelsea in the final. Archie says, maybe it could be a repeat of the Europa League final. It could also be that. The Chelsea fans are loving it right now. Us United fans are very, very quiet. Not very happy with this one so far. Arteta, David Luiz looks like your job is to stop Mason Mount, says Brandon. Ben the Soccer Kids, my prediction is right now. I have to go for a sec. My dog is barking. His name is George. His face is my profile. No worries, Ben. Hope you're back in a bit, mate. Thanks for joining us thus far, and hope we can talk to you in a couple minutes. Ghost Gaming says, Ollie. The True Line says, yay. MH Cubes, do you think we can win against Chelsea at the final if we play like we did against City? MH Cubes, I think you could. I think as long as you perform like you did against City, you very well could. But guys, this game is far from over. If you are just joining us, we're watching Man United versus Chelsea. Chelsea are up 2-0, unfortunately. United have given up some careless goals. And, yes, some careless goals have been given up by United. And we're in the 49th minute of the match. 2-0 Chelsea, like I said. Paul Pogba is currently on the bench. Someone said Pogba's in, but he is not in yet. I think they maybe retracted the message. Maybe I didn't see it right. It's like we're giving the trophy on a silver platter. Yes, John, it is like that. It's very poor from United. It's got to be better from them, mate. Like, it has to be better. we haven't shown up today. We've just literally let Chelsea just run all over us. Archie says, camera panning to Romero, who hasn't played in for 1,000 years. Says Archie, yeah, it is. Because De Gea, guys, have had 2 shockers. John says Pogba's in, but Pogba is not in, I do not believe. I don't see him on the pitch right now. I think it's still Matic in, Fred. Cleared away there by Harry Maguire. However, Giroud had another opportunity. London is blue, says Freedom Sound. Brandon says, I've scored more goals in the street Pele scores in his career. Yes, you probably have, Brandon. I think we all have scored more goals in pickup maybe than Pele. Actually, I don't know. You never know. Guys, let me know your score prediction for this one down below in the live chat. Do you think United can maybe get 2 goals before the half ends? I'm hoping they can get one back and maybe push for a second. I don't want Chelsea to see out this game. I want us to get some added time in here, some extra time, and maybe off the penalties. Guys, if you are just joining, make sure to smash the like button. We're aiming for 50 likes on the stream. We're very close to 30, so let's keep pushing for that. And subscribe because we will be doing more live streams on this channel. So please like and subscribe, guys. We're 2 subscribers away from our goal of 2,250. Here is David De Gea now on the ball. David De Gea making 2 massive mistakes in this one, and this is kind of heartbreaking because, guys, people were saying before the match, give Romero this match. Like, give De Gea a day off, and now it's looking like De Gea really should have had a day off. Sandro says, bro, I'm here to bring Man U luck. Thank you, Sandro, mate. I appreciate it. We need all the luck we can get right now after that shocker of 2 goals that we gave up in like mere 10 minutes. Like, this is where 10 minutes of the match can be so costly. Bruno down now. No foul, however. Kovacic, guys, has been really superb in this one. Kovacic looks to play in behind Mount. However, it's won back by United. Bruno now pushing the ball forward. Playing in behind now to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's in behind here. Can Rashford finish? Rashford! Oh, just wide. Unlucky there for United. Oh, he was in behind, but it wasn't necessarily the best angle. Caballero was out. Caballero is a keeper. We've got to test more. Miss from Rashford, says Archie. Yes. Guys, I think that was the moment to maybe start getting one back. But thank goodness we finally had like a decent chance on goal there. He should have looked to probably Meg Caballero there. But he's just pushed it wide. It's not the most ideal of angles, but very close there, guys. Hopefully United can start pushing. They can keep pushing for this one. Kevin Prez is back. Thank you for joining back, Kevin. Make sure, mate, you just aren't disrespectful to other people in the chat, but thank you for joining us again. Archie says, miss from Rashford. Yes, it was a miss from Rashford, a big one. Score prediction now, says Ben the Kid. Ben, I'm hoping that it will go 2-2 and then to penalties. That's just what I'm hoping. That's what my heart's telling me, but my brain's telling me this will be probably a 2-1 Chelsea win. But my heart is telling me 2-2 and United will come back. Come on, United. Come on, United. Oh, big match so far. Here is Matic on the ball. Now Matic looking to find something. Plays inside to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno playing it out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Finding the feet of Dan James. Wan-Bissaka now playing it back to Bruno. Bruno finding Matic. Looking to connect here. Bruno dropping deep, guys. This is why we need Pogba. Find Dan James. Dan James gives the ball away again. And here they go. Guys, this is my issue. This is my issue right now is that, Harry Maguire's just giving it to Willian, guys. This could be very bad here. Brandon Williams does a good job to track back here. Looking to find Jorginho. Finding Reece James. Reece James plays it out wide now to Willian. Willian looking to push forward. Willian going 1v1 with Brandon Williams, plays it out now to Reece James. Williams steps hard. It's going out for a Chelsea throw, guys. This is my issue right now is Bruno Fernandes is having to drop way too deep to get on the ball. With Bruno dropping that deep, then he cannot be effective going forward. Paul Pogba, guys, is warming up. Paul Pogba looking like he will come on. Is it too little too late again, though? This is my issue. Ole's got to think more tactically at times, and I think it could be too little too late. But he's looking like he will sub on shortly. Brandon Williams on the throw. Ole's not looking happy at all. Pogba and Greenwood both coming on it looking like. But guys, why don't we start with the best team? Like Chelsea have basically put out their best 11. Why haven't we? I know Chelsea's not playing with Pulisic, of course, but that is due to a knock, not because of anything else. Guys, again, I would suck if we got knocked out of the FA Cup. Obviously, the main target is the top 4, but this would really suck as well. Ball played into Dan James. Dan James with Rudiger on him. Dan James goes down, but I don't think there's going to be a foul given there. There may or may not be. Oh, there is a foul given. Rudiger's very mad about that one. I think it was a little soft. Dan James really likes to go to ground easily. All right, back to the live chat. Alpha says, how's your day been, bro? My day's been alright apart from this match, mate. Not my favorite performance to watch thus far, but a lot of hope still. There's still a lot of football to play. Fred's coming off. Pogba is subbing on now, guys. And Mason Greenwood, I think, will be coming on. My guess is likely for Dan James. So hopefully this can kind of revive United and add a little pep in their step. I'm really hoping. But 2 goals is going to be a lot to get back now. Brandon says Kevin, Chelsea, or Man U. John says John says Pogba works miracles. John, we're hoping for it, mate. We're really hoping Pogba can work some miracles. The True Line says De Gea today is Kepa. It seems a bit like it. Kepa hasn't made mistakes that bad, I don't think. Harry Maguire, back post! Maguire to the hands of Caballero. Couldn't quite direct it, not enough power on it, but United already looking better since subbing them on. Pogba's coming on, says Archie. Yes, he is. J-Dog, it's Fishy Boy on an alternate. Thank you, Fishy Boy, for joining us, mate. Fishy Boy, let's get some Glory Man United going in here, mate. We need all the support. We got to give the lads some support right now, mate. But thank you for joining us. It's an absolutely massive game. And Fishy Boy, make sure you smash that like button because we're aiming for 50 likes on the stream. And subscribe as well if you guys are new here. Kevin Perez says, Man U. Come on, Kevin. We're rooting for Man U, mate. Raymond says, plenty of time to get a draw. Penalty is our hope, says Raymond. Yes, United do have plenty of time to try and get a draw here and push it to penalties. They just need to get a goal in the next couple of minutes and then push for one late. Archie says Greenwood on. Yes, he is. John says penalties. We shall score at the last minutes. John, it's going to be hard to get 3 goals in a half, though. So we're hoping for 2 now, and then we go to a penalty shootout because it is a FA Cup and it is a single leg draw. Paul shall win us an equalizer. Hopefully, John, we're really hoping for it. And my guy, Fishy Boy, back with the Glory Man United, guys. Here's Willian out wide now on the ball, looking to create something. Plays 1-2 with Jorginho. Maguire steps out. Ball to Mason Mount. Mason Mount shot over the goal. United have to be more buttoned up defensively, guys. That's making me very, very nervous. Guys, if you are just joining us, we are watching Manchester United versus Chelsea. Chelsea are currently up 2-0. We're in the 56th minute of the match, guys. Chelsea have definitely, in my opinion, been the better side and are very warranted for what's been going on this far. But hopefully United can turn it around now that the likes of Greenwood and Pogba have both come on in the second half. Guys, I have some great news for us. We just hit 2,250 subscribers. Let's keep pushing. Let's see if we can get another 10 before the live stream ends. So thank you all for the great support thus far. That's some great news for us. And then here now on the ball is Harry Maguire. Couldn't do it without the support of you guys. Don't thank you guys enough, and thank you once again. If Chelsea wins today, says Archie, Kovacic should be man of the match. Archie, we are exactly on the same page. I think Kovacic has been an absolute midfield maestro today, has been everywhere on the pitch, shutting off Bruno, and then also just kind of helping Chelsea in the attack. He's been very, very good. I've been impressed from him. But hopefully with Pogba on now, he can make a difference and kind of make it harder for Kovacic. Chelsea on the break here. William's going to have to defend Willian, but overlapping is Reece James. Reece James in behind here. Reece James ball played in. Very well defended by United there. They get in front of the likes of shot by Giroud. David De Gea. Great save by De Gea. Finally, De Gea has made it back for United. De Gea, again, it's one of these things where he still makes the insane saves. He makes the crazy saves, but he has trouble with the easy ones because it's a mental thing. It's not his ability. We know how good he is at making those insane saves, but it's the little ones right now that he's been struggling with because confidence-wise, his confidence is about as tall as his confidence. I don't even know who to say. His confidence is about the height of Santi Cazorla right now. It's like it's very, very low. If that was a good analogy at all, I do not know. Probably was not, but we move. Shout out to Santi Cazorla. I saw a video of him the other day. I think hugging Monreal or someone. OG of the Premier League, of course. Here is Lindelof on the ball. Lindelof finds Matic, guys. United starting to create more, but again, 9 shots for Chelsea, 5 on target. United's 4 shots, 2 on target. Can United create, guys? Guys, let me know in the live chat if you think United can get a comeback here. We're almost in the 60th minute now, so there's a little over 30 minutes of football left to play. That's plenty of times for 2 goals, but we've got to just wait and see. Pogba here finds the feet of, I believe that's Martial, who gets fouled by Zuma. United have a free kick in Chelsea's half. John says they need a bit more composure to score. I 100% agree they do. Cazorla could come back to Arsenal, and Coutinho may be loaned to us too, says MH Cubes. MH Cubes always looking for the positives in Arsenal Football Club. Love fans who are all about the positive. I think there's often a lot of negative surrounding football clubs. Sometimes I think AFTV is a little too reactionary, but again, they're just loyal to their club. So shouts to them. Freedom Sound says you're a great fan because you're not getting mad. Come on, you Blues. So he's definitely a Chelsea fan. Yes, mate, I am. No, I'm definitely frustrated. I'll be real with you, Freedom Sound. But there's a lot of football to play left, and we've just got to try and get something out of this one. And it's one football match at the end of the day. But hopefully we can get something done. For me, the thing I'm more concerned about is the top 4. But I do not want to get steamrolled by Chelsea in this match whatsoever. That would be kind of embarrassing. So here's Maguire now on the ball. Plays it out wide to Williams, who plays it but gets it back. Williams on the ball now, looking to switch it through Maguire. Freedom Sound, mate, if you are new, mate, if you could please smash that like button for me. We're aiming for 50 likes on the stream. We're currently 17 away from our goal. And also subscribe because we're at 2,251 subscribers. We're trying to get 9 more for our goal. So anyone new here, it would be greatly appreciated if you do that, guys. Pogba, coming on the pitch, has injected a bit of life into United. Guys, but my question is, why wasn't he here from the beginning? Again, this is where Ole, guys, I'm wondering if he is the right manager. I don't want to say he's not because he's been superb lately, but there's always questions, and I wonder if United could be even better if they had a Pochettino. Freedom Sound says he's already liked already. Thank you very much, Freedom Sound, mate. I appreciate all your support, and it's great getting to chat with you today, mate. Thank you for joining us. Raymond says we need to start keeping possession of the ball, otherwise the goal will not come. Raymond, I 100% agree with you, mate. You're spot on with that one. United cannot be giving the ball away. Goals come from possession and having the ball. Obviously, counterattacking is part of football, but that's not the only part you can rely on, especially with today's game. Chelsea are so good at keeping the ball and making it hard on United. So we move forward. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Tammy Abraham are warming up. I don't know what I was saying. Warming up for Chelsea. Need a bit of water, but I'm out, lads. Last little sip here. Running on fumes, guys, but we're gonna keep this live stream going, guys. 38 likes. We are now just 12 away from our goal of 50. Thank you all for doing that and for supporting the channel. John says Bruno score. Yes, we're hoping for a Bruno goal, guys. But United just look very poor. We're giving the ball away too easily, mate. We're giving it away too easily right now. And I agree with you, Raymond. We can't be so poor in possession. Sandro says, do you think this Chelsea can beat Bayern? No, I do not. I think they could contend, but they've already put themselves in too big of a hole. That said, in a one-off match, but they've already put themselves in that hole from that first leg. However, if it had started as a fresh leg, however, I think they could have maybe put some pressure on Bayern. But right now, for me, Bayern Munich are the best team in world football. That's my opinion. I don't think you can disagree with that because, like, the second half of the season in the Bundesliga were class. Muller is playing at his best again. Lewandowski's got a shout for the Ballon d'Or. Just so many great players. They have Leroy Sané joining them. Yeah, I think Bayern right now are the best team in the world. But Chelsea are very good themselves. And United, here, great ball from Bruno. But again, just Mason Greenwood, poor little touch there. However, there's going to be a foul there outside the box. United are going to look to play it. 2 players have bumped heads again. However, it's looking like Rudiger and Greenwood are both down. Hopefully they're both all right, guys. We don't want to see any more head injuries. And I wonder if there's any updates on Eric Bailly. If someone could go on to, I would look right now, but trying to do the live stream, watch the match, and do everything is kind of hard. If you guys could look on Twitter and just see if Eric Bailly's all right, I would really appreciate that, just to double check and make sure he's doing all right. Is Leroy Sané allowed to play in the Champions League? No, he's not. But they already have so many good players. I don't think they need him. I was just talking more generally, but yeah, I don't think he is allowed to play in the Champions League. But just generally, I think the match between the two clubs will be close, but because Bayern already had that advantage, like I said, from that first leg, I think it's going to be too hard. Sandra says, chat, hit that like button. Please do that, y'all. I would greatly appreciate it if you could do that. Again, they're showing the De Gea replay, and I don't even want to watch it. It's right to his hands. He just has to make a normal diving save to his left, and he doesn't get his hand all the way around it. And it's just I don't know what's going on there with him. Just a bit of complacency or just a bit of just lack of confidence. Since that World Cup, I believe it was World Cup or Euro with Spain, it's just not been the same for him, mate. It's just, you could see his confidence has been absolutely chopped down. MH Cube says, can you make a video on United, Spurs, and Arsenal about how they will rebuild or contend for the title again? MH Cubes, I should really do that. And I'm going to, I think my videos that have been kind of about who they should sign partially address that. But yeah, I think I could break one video down for each club, and I'm looking towards Arsenal for the next one. Ball in from Bruno. Great little ball there, headed away by Reece James. United have a corner kick. John says, I think it's Barcelona that will win the Champions League. Is that what you're talking about, John? Just to clarify. Guys, I know Barcelona have been really bad this season, But 90 minutes, they're single legs with Messi, guys. I would not bet against Messi. However, corner taken by Bruno. Bruno lofted forward. Header. Oh, just wide for Maguire. Unlucky again for United, lads. We're getting very close to getting another goal, though. Or getting our first goal of the match. Hopefully they can keep pushing. Back to what John was saying. I think for me, the favorites, Bayern, Man City, PSG, and then I would say probably after that, Barca. I think Juve could definitely get upset because Juve have been really bad recently. Those are just my thoughts. Archie says, Aiden, can you do a video on the resurgence of Milan and who they should go sign? I think that's a great idea, Archie. Yes, I will put that one on my list. I already have a lot of videos kind of on my schedule. But, guys, always leave your ideas for new videos in the live chat. And I will definitely make sure to note some of these and put them kind of on my long list of videos I have as I look to kind of figure out which videos would be the right ones to make. But, yes, I will definitely look into it. Archie, what was the documentary called that you were watching? I'm very curious because I'd like to learn more myself. MH Cube says, I was actually a goalie until last season, and that's a simple textbook save. Yes, MH Cubes, you were 100% right, mate. That is a simple textbook save. Ben the Soccer says, I say Chelsea win the FA Cup. So Ben's going all in for Chelsea now, lads. Fair enough after this performance. I'm only listening because I'm playing Fortnite. No worries, fishy boy, mate. I appreciate you tuning in and listening. Hopefully I'm doing it like a radio show so you kind of get an idea of what's going on. Here's Reece James who plays it back now to Caballero. Caballero plays it to James. Now on the ball is Zuma. Zuma looking to play it now over to Caballero looking to play it forward. Headed back by Maguire. I always get them confused. I don't know why I get them confused. Wan-Bissaka plays it out wide to Greenwood. United looking to control the ball. Now, if you are just joining us, we're watching Man United versus Chelsea. Chelsea are up 2-0. We're in the 67th minute of the match. Hopefully, United can get something going here. However, once again, they play it out of play. Guys, United have looked not very good today. One of their worst performances in a very long time. Just not connecting passes even. Like Chelsea have been absolutely disrupting it on the pitch. And guys, we are going into the drinks break now. David De Gea looks just very flustered at this moment in time, very frustrated. And Archie says the name of it was history's greatest AC Milan team. Ben, the soccer kids, says do some soccer challenges. Yes, mate, I'll work on that, Ben. Great idea. Again, I'll put that down on my list. J-Dog says, yeah. John says Barcelona the greatest team. Barcelona lost the league badly. Yeah, I think Barcelona a couple years ago were very, very good, but this year have not been great, John, I have to say. But I assume you're a Barcelona supporter. Yeah, Messi was very mad about it, John. He is very, very mad. Ben, I am 18 years old. How old are you, mate? Very curious. MH Cube says, but if Chelsea play Caballero in the final, we will win for sure. Yeah, Caballero, guys, is not. But United haven't even tested him. So, like, this is part of the issue. Like, we got to take more chances. Guys, does Ole have an answer for this? Or United just going to play poorly for 90 minutes? You got to see if he can kind of switch something, tweak something, to at least make them look a little better. Alrighty, guys. Ben the Soccer Kid is 11. All right, Ben, mate. Very young. I'm quite a bit older than you, mate. But thank you again for joining. I don't know what to say to that. Very cool, Ben. Anyways, guys, if you are just joining the live stream, make sure you smash the like button. We're at 39 likes, guys. Very close to our goal of 50. So make sure you smash the like button. And if you are new, subscribe. We are 8 away from our goal of 2,260 subscribers. And we'll be doing more live streams, guys. So make sure you don't miss out on those. Smash the subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. John is 16. All right, John's 16. Ben's 11. So we've got a wide range of ages joining us here. Very cool. And also, we've got so many different nationalities, and we've got kind of an international fan base. Man's international now. Check the statistics, fam. You get me. Big Shaq. Shout out to that music video. That's like the only thing I remember for it. What was it? Man's Not Hot or whatever? Yeah. Here's Kovacic now winning the ball. Willian looking to pick it up. Plays it back inside to Kovacic. Guys, so far, Kovacic would be my man of the match. MH Cube says he's 74 years old. MH Cubes says 74. Archie says Messi has built a culture, a nepotistic culture there. He pressurizes the manager and bored to play the players he wants to play alongside him, threatening to leave otherwise. The thing is, Archie, I think like when you're Messi, when you're that good, I think you can kind of do that. Yeah, MH Cubes, I had a feeling you were joking, mate. But I didn't want to say anything just in case you weren't. Like, I was very sure you were joking, but I was like, imagine if I like say something and he actually is 74. Yeah, Archie, I think there's good and bad parts to that. Like, I think it's good to always listen to like the better players and the leaders on your team. But at the same time, you don't want players always coming in and controlling too much. There's a fine line there. John says he just needs Neymar. Yes, they could. Neymar going back to Barca would be very, very good for them. And J-Dog says, I'm 9. Yes, very cool, J-Dog. Definitely, like I said, a wide range of ages from 9 all the way up to 16. I'm 18. I know we have some people that are a little older as well. Like my guy Darren, who has not joined us today, but is a United supporter. Pogba there, sliding in, taking out Kovacic. Guys, there's only 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes left in the match. I'm starting to question whether United can pull themselves back into this one. Let me know in the live chat if you think United can score and get a couple more goals, or whether you think this game is starting to look kind of closed and done. If you guys are enjoying the live stream thus far, make sure you smash that like button. We're aiming for 50 likes on this one. We're getting close to our goal, just 11 away, and subscribe for more amazing football content. Brandon Williams plays it to Harry Maguire. Maguire finding Paul Pogba inside. Paul Pogba looking to release the ball, but he's got 2 players on him. Pogba finds the likes of Victor Lindelof, who plays inside to Greenwood. Lindelof gets it back. Lindelof plays Martial. This is better from United here, actually keeping the ball. Rashford finds Lindelof. Lindelof plays it back to Pogba. Pogba finds Bruno. Bruno's dropping really deep, guys. We need him in more advanced areas. Brandon Williams finds Rashford inside. Rashford finds Martial. Martial. United have connected like 20 passes, but now they give it away. And Mount wins it back. Kovacic now on the ball. United, guys, again, careless in possession. They've got to do a better job of keeping the football. That's a big problem for them thus far. But no player should be greater than a club. Messi was brought to the team due to Johan Cruyff's academy, building legacy. And because of that, Guardiola, he should never dictate. Fair enough, Archie. I think that's a very fair opinion. Yes, I agree with you. Again, I think that fine line. I think Messi should have a lot of input. But again, he should not control the club. But he is that good where they give him that kind of influence, right? If he wasn't that good, he wouldn't have that kind of power. So it's a very strange situation, and I think it's a situation that very few clubs have to deal with. That ball's out there for United through on the right-hand side of the pitch. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be taking it. Mount tried to slide to keep it in, but he was unable. Full-time prediction, do you think I will get my prediction right? I said 2-0. Ben, it is looking that way, but I'm really, really hoping that United can hopefully pull something out here and maybe try and get a goal, and then we can get back into it. Bruno tries to do a little flick, but gives it away again. Careless in possession, lads. Careless in possession. And guys, this is just, I think, a sign of how far United are from competing for the title. Like, we get our hopes up at times, but it's going to be hard. Here's Chelsea now. Ball played in by Reece James. It goes out. It's looking like it's going to be, I don't know if it's a deflection off Williams there or not. It's looking like it will be a Man United goal kick. Brandon said, sorry, I was on a call with my friend. No worries, Brandon, mate. Thanks for joining us back, Brandon. You didn't miss too much. Were you there when Chelsea scored that second goal? I cannot remember, but if you weren't, basically what happened was shot taken, and De Gea just had a shocker, beat him near post. De Gea basically pushed it into his own net. Ball in by Willian. Ball played in. One back by Reece James. Reece James header. What a save by De Gea. And United clear their lines. Guys, De Gea, again, it's one of these situations where like he makes the difficult saves but can't make the easy ones. Oh no, Chelsea have a third. Oh, it just got worse. Rudiger scores again. Oh my goodness gracious. I have no words. I'm lost for words right now, lads. I am absolutely lost for words. I mean, I don't know what to say to you guys. Like, again, it's one of these situations where what is going on in the back there? Like, defensively, like, why are we not getting across those players? Maguire and Lindelof need to do better there. And De Gea, I don't know. It was such a quick, I don't know. Who do you guys think that was? Alonso, good ball in there. I mean, you have 2 players. You have Lindelof in front and Maguire behind, and neither of them can stop it from poking in. I don't think that one was De Gea. But those two should have done much better. Like, those two should have done much better. Like, with Lindelof standing in front there, why isn't Lindelof denying that? And then Maguire can't get behind him. You have 2 players marking one, and they find him in between him. We are done. Bye-bye, Wembley, says Raymond. Yes, Raymond, mate. That was, guys, everything from Ole's decisions to the player's performance is dreadful. Guys, Mark Goldbridge is probably losing his effing mind right now. Like, Mark Goldbridge is absolutely going batshit crazy right now. I mean, I'm going to stay composed, but I'm frustrated, I can tell you, because it's quite easy what's going on. Nope, we're in the shits now. Might as well leave the stream. J-Dog, mate, don't go anywhere, because we're going to talk a lot more about Manchester United and what's gone wrong today. Sure, why not? Only 20 minutes remaining, says John. MH Cube says, you guys should have put me a stronger team. Can't wait to check out our Mark Goldbridge rage. Yeah, I'm not going to give you guys necessarily the rage, but what I'll say is, like, everything has been off today. Ole's decisions, questionable, very questionable again. Like, why are we switching to the 3-4-3 when we've been so good in the 4-2-3-1? No start for Paul Pogba. No start for, absolutely no start for Mason Greenwood. Starting players that just, Dan James did absolutely nothing. I mean, we're talking about Fred didn't do great as well. United here may give a fourth up. I mean, Wan-Bissaka, what are you doing? Come on, guys. Like, where is United? This isn't a Liverpool situation where you've won the league, or a City situation where you pretty much know you're going to get second. This is a Manchester United situation where we're still fighting for the top four. We haven't won a trophy this season, and now we're gonna do this. We have nothing else to play for apart from finishing in the top four in the Premier League and trying to win the FA Cup. And you don't show up today. That's the question. That's the issue. That's the serious issue we have going on here. Is like, you literally cannot. And the 3 sponsor worked out, I guess, against this MH Cube. This time, Chelsea's on the laughing end of the 3 sponsor. It did work out. I'm loving it. Are you happy, says Ben the Soccer Kid. I am not happy about this, mate. I'm a Man United fan. I am not happy. I'm not, like, going to be pulling my hair out over one result, as a lot of people will. People may call me a fake fan for that, but that's just not how I am. Like, I'm frustrated, but I think we should break down why this has happened, what has happened today. So, okay, there's multiple things here. Ole's decision-making, right? Coming out in that 3-5-2. Like, that is not the right decision when you've been playing. United have been the best team in form in the Premier League, and you're changing up the formation when the 4-2-3-1 is working. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that was one of those situations there. Also, right, like, I get it's very hard right now because you've got to balance playing players with all the matches going on and resting them. That said, when we go up against 2 or 3-0 against clubs, then you rest the players. But with this match, right, like, why are we having Pogba and Bruno on now when the match is already done and dusted? Have them start the game. Try and get them on the front foot early and then make the substitutions later. That's, I think, another poor decision by Ole. Then next up, right, what we're talking about here is the players' performance. Like, again, I don't think the United players have really showed up. Like, the defense in particular, but the attack as well have not been looking very smooth and just running very well. Martial here working it out for United corner. Like, there's no smoothness going on here. I don't doubt that the players like Bruno and Pogba, Martial, and Rashford are all working hard, but it wasn't very smooth going up top. Like, they weren't able to move it, and it just looks very unorganized. Igalu's coming on now. So is, I believe, Igalu's coming on for Rashford. And that's the time to make the right substitution. Austin, my guy from Emerson College. Shout out, Austin. Thanks for joining, mate. We need Dean Henderson next season. Yes, we do. The other one, obviously, guys, I've been talking a little bit about the attack, how it's not look very smooth. The defense and David De Gea. Guys, they did not show up today. Maguire and Lindelof, guys. I've been trying to back them. I've been the one saying we don't need to fix the defense. It's all good. We're all good. But we do just need to fix the defense. Maguire heads it over. Matic heads it over for a Man United Chelsea goal kick. We do need to fix the defense. I've been the one saying, you know what, I really do like Maguire. I think he's a great player. I think he can really help us. I think he will be a very successful player at Man United. But you know what? Each week is making me think more and more that he is maybe not the answer for United. And I've been saying, like, we should go spend money on another midfielder or central defensive midfielder who can plug that hole for us. Yes, I think we should do that, but I think also bringing in another option at center back could very much help us because you need a third option there. I think Maguire on his day is very good, but Lindelof and Maguire, in terms of their qualities, they're too similar. They're both good on the ball, but not necessarily the best defenders and not the quickest. So I think there needs to be changes made there. Let's see what other people are saying. I hate United, but I feel bad for you. You are a true fan. How did you start supporting United? So, Ben, basically the story, I appreciate that, mate. Basically the story behind me supporting United is that growing up, Sir Alex Ferguson, last name Ferguson, dad doesn't really watch football like that, but big supporter of like other Scottish players and Scottish managers. So growing up, got us Sir Alex Ferguson, Man United top. Then in the US, they show all the United games on TV just because they were so good at that point. Started watching them and just fell in love watching on Saturday mornings is how it kind of worked out for me, mate. Today the halftime team talk was given by Lingard, says Archie. Jesus, we don't even need to go into Lingard's situation, but yeah, like I think there does need to be a center back brought in that fits them better, and I think I thought Bailly could be that, but with all the injuries with him, I really do feel bad for him actually after today. With all the injuries with Bailly, I think they're going to need to bring someone else. What do you guys think about United bringing Chris Smalling back from loan? I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the live stream. Could that be the answer to United's defensive problems? Or do they need someone like Dayot Upamecano, who I've kind of prescribed to every club in the Premier League? Guys, if you are just joining us, I know we have 19 concurrent viewers. Make sure you smash that like button. We are looking to hit 50 likes on the stream. We're currently at 39, so help me push for that, and also subscribe because we're pushing for 2,260 subscribers, 8 away from that as well. I would appreciate all your support on that. Brandon says, Fergie, you're describing Phil Jones. Phil Jones, a perfect defender, my guy Brandon. Although I may be a little frustrated right now, Brandon's keeping it fun, lighthearted in the chat. I appreciate that, Brandon. That's the thing with football, lads, is yes, be frustrated, but at the end of the day, it is one match, and hopefully United can bounce back. You know what? Maybe this will give us an opportunity to just focus on the top 4. As long as we finish in the top 4, this will be a successful season, in my opinion. But not only is today's performance just a bad one, but also I think what pisses me off even more is like, we lost, but we also just didn't show up today, and you didn't give anything for the fans to really cheer for, so I'm frustrated by that. And guys, I don't want to say, oh, the players aren't working hard. They are working hard, but part of being like a professional footballer is like being switched on for every match, and it's not an easy thing to do, but that's what these guys are getting paid to do at the top level, and they need to be switched on for every match, especially a big match like the FA Cup semifinal. Brandon says, Phil Jones' icon card will literally have better shooting than defending, says Brandon. I can't be asked, mate. The Phil Jones banter, the Lingard banter is just too much going on. Guys, let me know what your thoughts are on the match, all United fans. All you Chelsea fans, guys, what do you think will be the FA Cup final? What are your early score prediction for that? How do you think that will turn out? Who do you think will win? And also, guys, like I said, make sure you subscribe, and yes, turn on those post notifications as well. Aiming for 50 likes. We're currently at 39, so if you could smash the like button, greatly appreciate that. Christian Pulisic or Greenwood, you know what, that's a very hard one, Ben. Obviously, right now, I think you'd probably edge to Pulisic, but overall, I think Greenwood has more potential to be a star in the Premier League, so I would go long-term, I'm going Mason Greenwood. However, I'm a big fan of Pulisic as well, but guys, what Greenwood's doing at 18 is just on a different level. Like when Pulisic was 18, 19 in the Bundesliga, he was good, but he wasn't even on the level at Greenwood was, and I would argue the Premier League is better than the Bundesliga. What else are other people saying? Andres Pereira, hold my beer, says Archie Cheese. Yes, United guys do have some players on their team that just need to kind of move on from the club, and this is where United need to add more depth. Pogba on the ball here, finding it out wide, playing it forward now to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes plays in behind. The ball's just been played too far in front of Caballero. Guys, we haven't even tested Caballero today, a keeper who, in my opinion, is not the best keeper by any means. And I think this is the kind of the situation where you have to test him, where you have to put someone like Caballero under some more pressure. MH keeps saying Arsenal 3-1 over Chelsea. Ben the Soccer Kid saying Chelsea 3-1 over Arsenal. No, it's prayer. Hold my coconut milk, says Brandon. Jeez. You guys still going in on United. No Varchester United today. Holmes says Chelsea played well. Chelsea did play well. For me, man of the match thus far has had to be Kovacic. I think he's dominated the midfield. United looking to see if they can get something from this one, grab a positive. Martial cuts inside. Martial plays with Pogba. Martial goes down in the box. Penalty is given. Man United have a penalty, guys. Maybe we can just grab something from this match. Big penalty to United. Can we bury it? Can we get a goal? And then can we push maybe? I know we've got probably 8 minutes left of football if you include added time. But if we can get a penalty and maybe try and push one for one more, that would be huge. Guys, this is why we can't give up soft goals, because if we're 2-1 down or 2-0 down and we get a penalty here, that would be massive. Ben says penalty, but you won't win. I tend to agree with you, mate, Ben, but hopefully maybe we could help us change the tide of the game, maybe change the momentum, and United could play some good final minutes of football. I want it to be close and maybe a 3-3. MH Cubes, that would be absolutely fantastic, mate. I'm really hoping that we can grab something like that. On the ball, Bruno Fernandes shot, goal for United. Bruno Fernandes with a little jump step there, grabs the ball, running back. Come on, United. Let me change the scoreboard, guys. We've got a massive opportunity here now to try and get something. United have been scoring a lot of penalties since the restart, I have to say. Come on, United, guys. Smash the like button for that Bruno Fernandes goal. He just grabbed one for United, guys. Aiming for 50 likes on this one. We're getting close to that goal. Help me get there. And if you are new, subscribe. One other thing, Archie or someone, if you guys could please drop that Discord link one final time. Just because I want people to join the Discord, create our little community there, guys. It's a place where we just chat about football. It's a chat room directly for football, and we can interact. You guys can communicate with me and others about other people who watch our channel about the football. So that would be absolutely fantastic if you guys could join that. Yes, MH Cube says Bruno rushing back to the center. Guys, that is the Discord link that Archie has dropped. Archie, once again, thank you so much for doing that. Raymond says, I still don't think Ole doesn't care about the FA Cup. We still have Bruno, Matic, and Rashford starting. The players just didn't show up. Plus De Gea's calamity. Yeah, I agree. I would agree with you, Raymond. Raymond, your takes have been spot on today, mate. And thank you for sharing them once again. Raymond, I want to know your thoughts on. I want to know your thoughts today on the performance. Beyond just that, like what do you make of it? Is this a concern going into the Premier League with United trying to push for that top 4? Let me know in the live chat down below. Ben the Soccer Kid says, when is your next stream? Ben, I do not know, mate. But if you follow me on Instagram at the Fergie Time Podcast, or if you add the Discord, I will let you know there. That's where I kind of post updates about stuff. He says, can you do the Sheffield Everton game? I will try to, but I'm not sure. I have to check my schedule after this one. This was the main one I wanted to focus on for now. But expect for the final week of the Premier League a lot of games, a lot of live streams to come. Brandon says, Ole, hold my almond milk. Raspeter says, I am heartbroken. Res, mate, I am heartbroken as well. Not a great performance here from United. Hopefully, maybe they can pull another one back, but we've got to wait and see. Ruben lost his cheek on the ball in the middle of the pitch. Plays it out wide now to Reece James. Reece James trying to isolate Brandon Williams. Raspeter says, I want to cry. Mate, I think a lot of United fans feel that way right now, and I'm certainly with you there just in terms of frustration. John says, I'm back. John, thank you for joining back, mate. Holmes says De Gea needs to go. Yeah, I know I was saying push it back a season or two. I don't know if it'll happen this summer, but I think they will bring Dean Henderson back in very soon, is in my opinion. Do you think United should maybe go get a keeper other than Henderson, or do you think Henderson is the fix? Guys, let me know in the live chat your thoughts on that. I'm very curious. How many minutes remaining? Yes, guys. So if you are just joining us, United is up restart. If you are just joining us, Chelsea are up 3-1 over United in the FA Cup semi-final. It is currently the 88th minute of the match, and there's going to be some added time added on as well, but it's looking like this will be quite simple Chelsea 3-1 win. United scored on a penalty just moments ago from Bruno Fernandes. MH Cube says, I want to cry, but enjoy. Yes, MH Cube's guy's an Arsenal fan nonetheless, and he is very excited about being in the FA Cup final. Igalo in behind here. Caballero comes out and claims it, however. Unlucky there, Igalo, guys. I think he's done a good job since joining United. What are your thoughts on Igalo? Let me know in the live chat. Brandon says, Ole, hold my almond milk. Raspeter says 7-2 to Chelsea FA Cup final. Says Rez. He thinks Chelsea will beat Arsenal. MH Cubes won't be happy about that one. MH Cubes says 3-1 Arsenal for sure, guys. That's a game that we will definitely be doing a live stream for, so expect that coming for sure. And that's why you guys should subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Callum Hudson-Odoi behind here. Hudson-Odoi goes down in the box. Will there be a penalty given? No, it is a goal kick, says the referee. Brandon Williams done well there defensively. Guys, don't go anywhere because I will be giving some player ratings for this match. And they will be very interesting considering United's poor performance, because I think we're going to be giving our first poor ratings considering I think this is the first live stream where United have lost a game that I have watched. So unfortunate there for Man United. Giroud off the pitch now in the stands, very happy with everything that has gone on for Chelsea, of course, guys. Giroud has been absolutely superb. Raz says 41 likes, guys. Yes, on my screen it says 40, but I'm sure we're at 41. If you guys could smash that like button, we're aiming for 50. It would be greatly appreciated. And subscribe as well. Let's get 50 likes on the stream. I appreciate all of your support, guys. Foul there by Pogba on Marcus Alonso, guys. 89th minute of the match now. We're about to see how much added time there is left, and then we shall see kind of how this plays out. But don't go anywhere, because after the game, guys, I will be doing my player ratings for every player in this match and answering any of your questions about the Premier League, world football, and other news related to football. So let me know. J-Dog says, kill myself. Nah, mate, don't get that worked up over one match, mate. It sucks that United will be knocked out of the FA Cup, but now our focus is the top 4 in the Premier League. I think there's a lot to take away and learn from this match, and it's disappointing. J-Dog, I am very disappointed with you and very frustrated. But let's like take what we learned from this match and move on and look to just kind of learn so we can perform best in the Premier League when we need to. Pedro's coming on, says Archie. Yes, he is. And Ben the Soccer Kid says, will Watford stay up? Ben, I've told you, I think I'm confident that Watford may just stay up, but I need to look at the fixtures, and I can let you know. It's going to be very close. Ben, do you think Watford will stay up? I know you're a big Watford supporter. What are your thoughts? Guys, here is Lindelof now on the ball, driving forward with it. Guys, overall, disappointing match. You know my thoughts so far. 6 minutes of added time have been added to the end of this one. And it's not looking like United will be able to come back at this point. I think it's too little too late. And Chelsea, to be fair to Chelsea, guys, I want to be fair to all you Chelsea supporters. You guys have been the better team today, no doubt in my opinion. Here is Lindelof on the ball now, driving forward with it. Lindelof has not had a good match, neither has Maguire. I think the United backline, if you guys wait around for the player ratings, you will see it's been a poor day for that United backline. It should have been much, much better. John says Ole underestimated Lampard's men. I think he did. John, I think we are on the same page there. I do agree with you. Ed Woodward there sitting with his mask on. You can't tell what I don't think Ed Woodward cares, to be honest. Ed Woodward is all about the finances and not about the football. So as long as United make money, which they will since they're a big club, Ed Woodward is happy. Ed Woodward, guys, has no football background and I think is totally unqualified for his position. Callum Hudson-Odoi fighting hard there, but it's won back by Harry Maguire. Maguire now playing out wide to Matic. Matic on the ball. Matic carrying it forward. Plays it long in behind now to Ighalo. But it's won back by Chelsea. And yes, guys, offside has been called on Ighalo. Good game, Chelsea, says John. Yes, Chelsea played well. Fair play to Chelsea today, guys. They were the team that showed up, and the better team won the match today, guys. I think that's just what we have to take away from this one. Raymond says all United players are below average today. Yes, I totally agree with you, Raymond, and I think you will see that reflected in my player ratings after the match. Here is Lindelof now on the ball. Lindelof carrying it forward. Guys, we'll probably go live stream. We'll finish the match, and then we'll go roughly to 12:15 in the U.S. here, which is, I believe, that is in the U.K. 8:15, and then we will end it there. Rudiger wins it. Alonso looking for that second ball, and challenging now is Lindelof. Pogba tries to bring it down, but it's almost won back there by Pedro. Ben the Soccer Kid says, will Watford stay up next year, and who will get promoted with Leeds? I think with Leeds, I think West Brom will, but Brentford are pushing them as well. It's going to be very, very tight. John says only today, though, for a good game, Chelsea. Yes, John, I agree with you. Once the Premier League starts up again, we need United to perform and make sure that we secure our spot. And if that's at the expense of Chelsea, there is no harsh. I do not care at all. Is what I'm trying to say, guys. Overall, let me know your thoughts on the game. What do you think about Ole's decisions he made today? Were they spot on, or was he just off the mark? I personally believe Ole was absolutely off the mark. I don't think he made the right decision at all for United, and just wasn't switched on there. And this is the issue, man. It's like knowing how to manage each game is so important. And I don't know if Ole tactically has it down, the 3-5-2 again. Like I've said time and time again, I question it. I do very much question the 3-5-2. I know Bruno Fernandes won the recent Man of the Match against Palace, I believe. But, guys, I don't think Bruno's had his best couple games recently. And that's fine. That's totally fine. You're going to have ups and downs, and that's part of adjusting to being a full-time Premier League player. But I think having Pogba in the midfield with him is so key because he offers him so much support there. Going out for a Man United goal, it's looking actually like a potential Chelsea corner kick. Nope, Man United goal kick. United looking to play now. I don't think Ole is the man to lift United, says John. John, I would tend to agree with you. I would love to see. I mean, I don't want to make any decisions yet. If we finish in the top 4, Ole should be awarded time next season. However, if we miss out on the top 4, Greenwood cutting in on his right, plays it to Fernandes. Fernandes can't get there, though. Guys, Chelsea have been everywhere. It just looks like United just like a step behind them right now, to be honest with you. I agree with you, John. I don't think so. But if they finish top 4, give him a start next season and see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, then I think you try and bring in someone like Pochettino. I'm a big fan of Pochettino. Callum Hudson-Odoi absolutely chopping up Matic there on his right foot. Guys, the defending, like, it can't be that easy for Hudson-Odoi, guys. Hudson-Odoi one goal in 17 Premier League appearances. It cannot be that easy for him. It's like, come on, like the defense. The issue, guys, why I have an issue with Matic kind of playing is because with Lindelof, with Maguire, guys, there's no pace in the center of the park. Like, it's too slow, and there's no one to kind of deal with the quick forwards up top. So I think that's really shocking. United give it away again, and United aren't even sprinting back at this point now. Like, guys, they need to, like, do not let Chelsea get a 4th goal here. That's just embarrassing at that point. It's totally embarrassing. Putting Dan James is absolutely wrong. I totally agree with you, Raymond. I couldn't agree with you more. Who will win the MLS has been the soccer kid. Ben, I don't follow the MLS closely enough to be able to tell you, mate, but who do you think will win, Ben? I'm curious. And John says, sure thing. All right, guys, the final whistle is about to blow for this Manchester United Chelsea match. And then we will do 10 minutes where I give my player ratings, and then any questions about the match, any questions about anything else, let me know down below in the live chat. Pedro finds Jorginho. Jorginho finds Azpilicueta. Chelsea just keeping the ball. Both teams kind of slowing down now. They know this one is over. Guys, the final stats on this one, the game's not quite over yet. The referee still has not blown the final whistle. Alonso plays it back to Pedro. Switching it now. Chelsea in the final, says Archie. Yes, Archie, mate. Chelsea are in the final of the FA Cup. Guys, that is it. The whistle has been blown. Final for this match. Let me change it to full time. Once I do that, we will get right into it. Yes, the full time for this match, guys. Manchester United versus Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Very disappointing performance for United. Chelsea win 3-1. Chelsea 12 shots, 7 on target, 49% possession. 7 shots, 3 on target for United, 51% possession. Maguire looks mad, and they should be. United did not look good today at all. One of their worst performances I've seen in a very long time. And going on to my player ratings now, let's start off with our very own Manchester United. Guys, I want to say, if you guys are leaving, stick around for a bit longer, but if not, if you have to get going, make sure you guys smash that like button. Guys, we are aiming for 50 likes on the stream. We got close to that today, so if you guys could help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. And if you were new and you did enjoy the stream, please subscribe and hit that smash that subscribe button. We're aiming for 2,250 subscribers, which we smashed, and we're going to keep pushing, trying to get 2,300 before the Premier League season ends. Also, guys, join the Discord. Archie, if you could leave that link one final time, I'd really appreciate that, mate. Join the Discord where we would chat more about football. We can chat more about the match there as well. Anyways, on to my player ratings. Here we go. So, for United starting 11, David De Gea, guys, he gets a 1. I mean, it's quite clear. 2 goals, I would say, can be at least 1 goal directly contributed to him. And the other goal, thank you again, Archie. And the other goal, I would say, there's a lot of blame on him there. I think it was both Lindelof and De Gea. So De Gea, guys, gets a 1 today. I mean, he may as well at times may have not shown up. I feel bad for him because his confidence is shocking. But, I mean, it's just like a bit of complacency probably as well. Lindelof, guys, he's going to get a 2 from me. Not much better in my opinion. I was not happy with his performance whatsoever, and I think he could have been much better as well, letting the Chelsea players get in front of him. Next up, we have Wan-Bissaka. Guys. He's going to get a 4. I thought he was all right, but, overall, again, he's one of these players who gets ball drawn and then gives it away. I'm giving Wan-Bissaka a 4. Bailly for me. I feel bad for Bailly. Bailly's going to get a 5, guys. Had the injury that took him off the pitch, and I mean, you can't really. He didn't do anything bad. United conceded once he came off, so Bailly gets a 5. Maguire, guys, is going to get a 3 as well. I thought he was quite poor. Just was letting these Chelsea players just get around him and wasn't commanding it from the back like he normally does. So yeah, Maguire gets a 3. Brandon Williams gets a 4. Not much better from him. Like, he did all right, but he didn't really create. Normally he's overlapping and getting into the attack, especially as a wing back, and wasn't able to do that today. Reece James was just a bit too good for him. Bruno Fernandes, guys, I think this was one of his worst performances. He gets a 4 as well. Just giving the ball away, didn't have much support for much of the match, and it just seemed like Chelsea midfield was all over him. Fred, guys, gets a 4. Like, again, another player who struggled. The reason Fred is on the pitch is to control the game, and once again, he struggled to do so. So I don't think he deserves anything over a 4. Dan James, guys, gets a 2. Dan James a couple times stretched the pitch, but overall, when he got the ball, he gave it away and didn't look dangerous in behind him. Marcus Rashford gets a 4. I thought Rashford had some good runs, but again, no support for him up top, and because of that, he could create very few chances. Moving over to Chelsea, you have Caballero. Caballero, I think it was a solid performance. Wasn't asked to do too much. I'm going to give Caballero a 6. Guys, leave your player ratings down below as I kind of go through my own ones, and I'm curious as to what you think. Hussein, mate, thanks for joining us. He says, I'm pissed off with United. Sorry I didn't watch the stream. I was watching it live. No worries, Hussein. If you could smash the like button, though, mate, I'm aiming for 50 on the stream, so that I would really appreciate it. I'm also very frustrated about the match, mate, and I totally feel you on that one. The True Line says, sorry, Aiden, I'm not doing my work because I'm watching the game. Next live, I'm going to help us. No worries, the True Line, mate. You've already helped so much with the channel, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, if you are new, make sure you also join the Discord. Hussein, there's a Discord link that Archie left where we chat about football, chat about United, all that. So make sure you hit that Discord link and join the Discord because I'm trying to get like at least 20 people in there so we have a consistent chat going. It would be really cool. And True Line's absolutely buzzing about Chelsea, and no worries about it, mate. So back to my Chelsea player ratings. Caballero gets a 6. Alonso, guys, I thought was very good going forward. He also gets a 6. Zuma gets a 6.5. Held it down defensively. Did a good job marking Rashford and Martial. Reece James, guys, I was very impressed by his performance. Gets a 7 for me. I thought he did a very good job. Rudiger gets another player of the 6. I don't think Chelsea's defense was like worldly or anything, but I thought it was solid today. I thought it was very, very solid. I think their attacking players were fantastic in possession. The likes of Kovacic. Kovacic, guys, man of the match. He gets a 8.5. Very good performance from him. My man of the match, no doubt. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He subbed on late. I'm not going to do one for him. Not enough minutes. Giroud, guys, is going to get, I believe Giroud gets an 8. I think he was very good again. Put a lot of pressure on United and did a great job of holding up the ball. And Willian, guys, will get I think Willian will get another 7. Solid performance from him. I skipped a couple players. Let me go back to Mason Mount. Mason Mount, 6.5. And then Jorginho, 6.5 as well. So for me, the standout players for Chelsea, obviously Kovacic with the 8.5, who got the man of the match. And then the likes of also Giroud and Willian were fantastic for me as well. Azpilicueta gets a 7 finally. Mason Greenwood, the 3-game wonder. LMAO couldn't lace Martinelli or Saka's boots. Sifo, I think you're a bit off there, mate. To be fair, I think Greenwood is not a 3-game wonder. I think you're just kind of, you missed the nail on that one. Greenwood didn't even start this match, mate. I think actually Greenwood has the potential to be better than both Martinelli and Saka. And if you actually look at Premier League statistics this season, I believe Greenwood has scored more goals than both of them, but I am not certain. So, Sif, I would do a bit more research before you start slating Greenwood like that. Guys, any final thoughts before we wrap up the live stream? Get them in the live chat below. What were your thoughts on the match, guys? How can United improve? I think the first way they can improve, going back to the 4-2-3-1, and then also making sure they have their best 11 on as we finish out this season, guys. There's only 2 more Premier League matches left. Making sure we finish in the top 4. This hurts. This is disappointing that we're not challenging for the FA Cup. But you gotta make sure that we have our full squad to finish in the top 4. Because if we want to talk about recruitment and about bringing in Jadon Sancho, you can't do it without Champions League football. Sifo says, sack your PE teacher, coach. Mate, I do agree. Ole questionable decision today. But if we make the top 4, I'm still very happy with the top 4, and I think that gives Ole an opportunity to manage next season. However, if we miss out on the top 4, then I believe Ole should be sacked. That's how I kind of think about it. I think the door's wide open for United to finish in the top 4 with Leicester losing today. So they need to go get some wins, finish in the top 4, and then Ole gets another opportunity next fall. Raymond says Dan James and De Gea get 1 out of 10. De Gea's calamity killed our hope. I agree. De Gea had a bad game, and I gave him a 1 out of 10. I think James, 1 out of 10, a little harsh. I gave him 2 out of 10. I think at times he stretched all right long, but overall was giving the ball away. And Raymond, I agree with you. Guys say Dan James is a bad player. I wouldn't go that far to say he's a bad player. I think he's a one-dimensional player, and people have kind of figured him out. He's very good against the mid and low-table clubs in the Premier League, but not against the top ones, and shouldn't have been playing today. I think he was kind of in over his head a bit. The True Lion says predictions: Arsenal versus Chelsea. That's a very good one, the True Lion. I don't know what to say with that one. It's going to be so close. I don't know how to separate the two clubs. Something special is in the air about Arsenal, though, and I think they will. Arsenal know they won't finish in the top 4. They're playing for everything right now, guys. I know this is going to frustrate a lot of you Chelsea fans because we got a big mix of Arsenal, Chelsea, and United fans here. I'm going to say that I think Arsenal pick up the win in that match. 2-1. And a goal from Aubameyang, and actually 2 from Aubameyang. And I think, because Arsenal team that hasn't won something in quite a while, this is a big one for them. I think with Arteta they can get it done. But maybe I'm completely off. Guys, let me know your predictions for that match in the live chat, guys. It seems like every time I say Arsenal win, they lose, and every time I say they're gonna lose, they win. So maybe I'm cursing Arsenal right now, but that's just my thought. F Arsenal Chelsea to win. I just want Arsenal fans to sit down, says Hussein. Hussein, not a fan. Hussein, what are your thoughts on AFTV? I'm sure you're not a big fan of them. It's all right, Hussein. All we got to focus on, mate, is ourselves and making sure we finish in that top 4 and let the top 4 speak for itself. But if we don't do that, it's going to be very hard to big ourselves up at Man United. Like, we have to finish in that top 4. That is key for United's success this season. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. We're aiming for 2,260 subscribers. And if you are here for the first time, please subscribe and like the video because we're aiming for those 50 likes, as I said. Hussein is saying, Sifo says, no, we're the best team in Europe at the moment. We'll batter Chelsea. De Gea won them the match today. Sifo, mate, I would not say Arsenal are the best team in all of Europe at the moment. I mean, you're missing the likes of Bayern Munich, other teams like that. Yes, Arsenal may have beaten Liverpool and Man City in a week, but those are two teams with very little to play for. Arsenal are in good form, and I love Arteta. I think he's a class manager. But to say you guys are the best team in Europe, mate, is just kind of being biased, and I don't agree with that. Sorry, mate. But you are in good form, so I think that's why I'm picking you guys to win. All right, let's see what other people are saying. Hussein says, nah, nope, hype jobs, AFTV are overdramatic. Hussein, I totally agree with you. I think so many people are overdramatic. I like Goldbridge in the United stand, but again, I think Goldbridge at times can get a little overdramatic too. This is where we keep it real, guys. It's a football match. It's a one-off match for United. I think I would have more of a reaction if we didn't finish in the top 4. But I'm disappointed today. I'm frustrated, but I'm not gonna be like throwing stuff and running about and you've seen what AFTV's been doing. It's funny. It's great entertainment, but that's what it's all about, is the entertainment. And I think, yes, they're big supporters of their football club, but they definitely play up to the camera quite a bit. Yeah, all United fan channels are going to rip Ole apart. And Raymond, you know what? I'm going to be clear here. I think Ole's decisions today were terrible, but as much as Ole had made bad decisions, I also think the responsibility also needs to be placed on those United players because they didn't show up as well. So it's not just Ole, and it's not just the players. It's a mix of the two. Ole, tactically, though, today was very far off, and I can't emphasize that anymore. But if they do finish in the top 4, I think then it's warranted to say, let him start next season. If they don't finish in the top 4, then the door is wide open to go get a new manager, and that's where I bring in Maurizio Pochettino. Those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Should Ole be sacked? Should he not be after this season? And also, do you think that, beyond that, do you think that United should look to be bringing in a new manager? And if so, Who would that manager be in your opinion? Alrighty, True Lion says Chelsea versus Arsenal prediction, mate. True Lion, I said 2-1 to Arsenal, but it's very close. It's hard for me to separate those two sides at the moment with Arsenal's form and then with Chelsea's quality. What else? Adam Hussein says AFTV feed off success, which grants them nothing. Example, the last Europa League, they said they were better than Chelsea and they got hit 4-1. Yes, Hussein. I think the issue with so many fan channels is we're talking about it's so reactionary, and it's very hard. Miles Candy, my guy Miles says great live. Thank you, Miles. If you are just joining us, mate, make sure to smash that like button, Miles. I'd really appreciate that. And then Sifo says, mate, we are playing Highbury football again. If we sign a center back in the transfer window, we will challenge for the league next season, mate. I don't think, Sifo, it's not that simple, mate. Like, I agree. You guys need some center backs and some defenders, and if you get that, you will be much, much better. But I think every team, again, it's reactionary. Like I say, after United get wins, like we're going to contend for the title next season. This United side, as currently constructed, cannot contend for this. This Arsenal side, yes, you need some players, and I think you guys could be in the mix for the top 4 just like United. But to say that you're going to, with one center back signing, you're going to close that 30-point gap from Liverpool is just absurd in my opinion. I think Mark Arteta's a class manager. I love Arteta. But I think it's, guys, don't put too much stock into one game or 1 week of matches. Put stock into consistent performance, and that is so important to me. Put stock into consistent performance. I cannot emphasize that enough. Hussein says this is why we need more signings. Yes, Bruno has changed the team, but we need more than that to build around. Yes, and you know what? I've been someone who's saying we don't need Sifo's absolutely just sounding off here. We don't need to go get ourselves, like I've been saying, we don't need to go get ourselves center backs. We do need to go address that problem. I've been wrong there, and I will look in the mirror and say that after today, I thought Bai could plug that hole, but the injury problems are just too much. And I thought maybe we could bring Smalling back, but I think we need to address our center back problem as well, just so we have another option there, because the pairing between Lindelof and Maguire is not a good one. I think they're both individually solid players, but they need to be paired with someone that fits their skill set. They had the same skill set. That's the issue that we're having back there. The True Lion says 2.25K subs. If that's true, mate, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. We're pushing for 2,300 before the season ends. I'm really hoping we could do that, and that would be massive. If you are just joining, make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed the live stream, and also hit that like button as we are aiming for 45 likes on this one. My guy Bo Feekins has joined the live stream. Bo, were you watching the match? Bo, what are the thoughts on the match, mate? I want to know what you're thinking. And Bo, what are your predictions for the FA Cup final of Chelsea versus Arsenal? Guys, Bo Feekins, he does the Feekins football, but now it's called Inside Arsenal YouTube channel. If you are an Arsenal fan, Sifo, and anyone else looking for good Arsenal content, go follow Inside Arsenal. He makes class videos and is about to blow up that channel. The True Lion says massive live stream. Yes, it was today. Thank you, the True Lion, for all your help, mate. And I do really appreciate that. Hussein saying Harry Maguire should join a hugging competition in WWE. Yes, Maguire was hugging up all on Giroud today. Maguire uses that hugging method because he does not have the pace to stick up with players otherwise. Do you make a live tomorrow? The True Line, I will not be. I have family in town this week, so I'm going to be looking to post a video on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that, and it will likely be about why the Mikel Arteta era at Arsenal will be different and will be so good. Sifo saying it's safe to say United are Banter FC again, mate. I don't think United were ever Banter FC. If I remember, the true Banter FC has always been Arsenal. I don't have any hate towards Arsenal, but I'm just saying if you're going to come at United, the true Banter FC has always been Arsenal. And yeah, just want to say again before you go sound off on United, Sifo, that United are above Arsenal currently in the table right now, and we're pushing for that top 4. Don't want to jinx it, but I think we can do it. Raymond says De Gea needs a hairdryer session with Sir Alex. He does. He very much does. Bo says, I'm scared to say anything in the group chat. Kari will flame me for De Gea. Jeez. Hussein says Alexis Sanchez in cost for United. Tally 65 million. Let that sink in. Info everyone's head over. Says Hussein. Yes, Sanchez, guys. Again, United, we need to make sure if we are going out to make big signings, we are signing the correct players, because that has been a big problem for us this season, is that we go out, spend a boatload of money in the recent years, but it's not on the right players. We need to sign players that fit United as opposed to just signing big names. This is where Ed Woodward, guys, breaks down, because he's focused on business, so he signs the big names, not the players that fit the club. And that's what I'm saying, like Declan Rice in the midfield fits what United's trying to do, not just going out there and getting a big name. But hopefully we can get Sancho as my goal. Sifo says, haha, Sanchez the rent boy, says Sifo. Bo Feakin says, Arsenal 2-0 in the final. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal, guys. That's my official prediction right now. But let me know in the live chat if you think me and Bo are spot on, if we're totally off. The True Lion says, bye. Bye, the True Lion, mate. Thank you for joining. Thank you for also joining the Discord, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you go over to my community page and join the Discord, because we are trying to get 20 people in there. We just chat about football in there 24/7. It's a really good time and a great place for you guys to kind of connect more with me and others that are part of the channel. Bo Fegan says, they need to get this guy on Sky Sports. My guy, Bo. I appreciate it, Bo. Hey, you and me, Bo, we're taking over YouTube 2020. I'm telling you. Guys, go subscribe to the Inside Arsenal page. Replace Roy Keane with him. Roy Keane, guys, I don't even want to see the rant he is probably doing on De Gea right now, because that is absolutely shocking. Like, he is going to be ripping De Gea, an absolute new one at this point. Was harsh of De Gea for his last couple of performances, so I can't even imagine what he's going to be doing with this one. Hussein says Arsenal have no Champions League. They're not in Europa League. They're halfway down the table, and their only chance is the FA Cup, which I hope they lose. Hussein is not having Arsenal right now. I do have to admit, sometimes AFTV Arsenal fans can be a bit frustrating, but overall, I don't have I don't have hate for Arsenal. And I have to say they've been playing well, and I'm a big fan of Arteta. But yes, United are, in my opinion, throughout this consistent season, throughout the entire season, United consistently have been the better team. But in this moment, maybe it's Arsenal's time to shine. We have to wait and see. Look at United. We are securing fourth, hopefully. We are in Europa League competition and a Champions League spot, hopefully. And we have the transfer market soon to open up to fix for next season. Yeah, Hussein, I believe United. I think both teams are rebuilding right now. I think United are further along in that process. Raymond says United should take back Dean Henderson from Sheffield. He's good enough to replace De Gea. And Raymond, we are on the same page. I agree with that. I think that's the best way to address the goalkeeper issue. You don't want to go spend a boatload of money right now on a goalkeeper, because we need to say that for center backs, center defensive midfielders, and then maybe a winger. But I think there does need to be a change made, because his confidence, like I said, is about the height of Santi Cazorla. So guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, we're about to wrap up. Get your final questions, thoughts in the live chat. And if you did just join us, make sure you smash the like button. We're aiming for 45 likes on the stream. We're currently at 44. Push for 50 today. Didn't quite hit it, but I'll settle with 45. If you are new and did enjoy the live stream, if you're still here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to push for 2,300 subscribers by the end of the Premier League season. So any subscription here helps, and we will be doing more videos, more live streams coming this next week. Any final thoughts, Raymond, Hussein, anyone else still left here? We still have 10 concurrent viewers, guys, which is actually pretty cool at this stage considering the match has been completed. Guys, get your final thoughts and comments down below in the live chat. I just want to say, guys, this match, again, disappointing. Hurts as a United fan. Like, there's so many things wrong with this. Ole's tactics, shocking. The United players didn't show up, shocking. De Gea's performance in the defense, shocking. It can only get better from here, is my hope. And hopefully, with the FA Cup gone, we can put our total focus towards finishing in the top 4 of the Premier League, because that is so important. Like I said, we had that West Ham game coming up on Wednesday, guys. My prediction for their match against West Ham United is a 2-0 United win. We need to start our best 11. We need to see the likes of Pogba starting. We need to see Greenwood starting. And we need United to get their best 11. I am really pushing for a big United result against West Ham, a 2-0 win, and then that leaves us to the final game of the season, where as long as we get a draw and take care of business against Leicester, we can do it, lads. It's very important. Raymond says United should take back Dean Henderson from Sheffield. He is good enough to replace De Gea. And Raymond, again, we are on the same page. Ben the Soccer Kid says, you have been live streaming for a while. Yes, looking at my thing, we have currently been live streaming for 2 hours and 42 minutes. So that is not a reason to like the video and subscribe. I don't know what is. Yes, I'm doing it. We're about to wrap up here, though. But I've really enjoyed it, and thank you all for joining. This live stream has been absolutely massive. Ben the Soccer Kid, Nope, I read that one. Hussein says, give Ole time and he will succeed. You learn from your mistakes. Every boss started off as a worker. So, Hussein, I do agree with you in some regards. Like, I think if they finish in the top 4, Ole deserves a fall season and be able to start that season. And if it goes badly, then you sack him. However, if they do not finish in the top 4, if United pull a shocker in their next 2 matches, you sack Ole. And guys, Mauricio Pochettino, Bo knows I love Pochettino. I love some Pochettino. You got to bring in Pochettino. That is my thoughts on it, because I think he's such a good manager. And if Ole can't get it done to help us finish in the top 4, you got to make the changes. That's just my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think about Pochettino potentially joining United as a manager, as a replacement for Ole. Raymond says, if we get top 4 and win the Europa League, I'll say our season is successful. Raymond, I would agree with you. I think if we get top 4 alone, I would call it successful. If we win the Europa League, that's even bigger success because adding a trophy to the cabinet is always massive, even if it is a Europa League. So focus on that top 4. When the Europa League comes back, I'll be doing live streams for that, and hopefully we can win that because I think United are one of the better teams currently left in the Europa League, and hopefully we can push for that. Bo Fegan says David Kemp is not having that prediction. For a little context, guys, David Kemp is our mate who supports West Ham United. But United are going to come up clutch. We're going to get it done. West Ham are going to be a little complacent now. They have a bit of breathing room. Bo says 2-1 West Ham. 2-1 West Ham. Bo, I thought you were saying 2-1 United. I'm going 2-0 to Manchester United. 2-1 West Ham would be shocking, and man, that would put a lot of pressure on us going into that final week. But United need the win because Leicester have dropped points, and this is our time to strike before that Leicester game. And then if we get a win against West Ham, that means we can draw or win against Leicester in that final week and still finish in the top 4. All right, final couple comments I'll read, and then we'll wrap it up. Hussein says De Gea tends to use his feet more than his hands. Lol, it does seem a bit like that, Hussein. It very much does seem like that. United still in Europa, says Ahmed. Yes, we are, and we are going to push to win that. Hussein says, bro, do some pre-match live streams in the future for future transfer market. Yes, if you guys want more live streams that are not even related to the match, just about football news, I can definitely start those. Make sure to let me know. Hussein, Ahmed, Bo, and others, Raymond, guys, make sure you guys go check out the Discord. We can talk all about this more and more in the Discord. It's a really good place for us to all chat, and I would really appreciate it if you guys go join the Discord. Let me see if I can pull up the link really quickly before I end this. Like a night before the game, we can get the fans together and we can all do predictions and formations. That's a great idea, Hussein, and I will definitely keep that one in the back of my mind. Indra says De Gea deserves 10 years contract. He is world class. Wicked, I'll see you there, brother, says Hussein. Yes, let me pull up the Discord link. I think I believe I have it. Let me send it over to myself, and then I will share it with all of you before I end, just so you have it available. I do want to take this time to say, though, thank you guys for all tuning into the live stream. I really appreciate all the support on this one. We smashed 45 likes. Unfortunately, United did not win the game. We lost 3-1 against Chelsea in the FA Cup semifinal, but there's still a lot of positive things that can happen. We can hopefully push for this. I'm really hoping we can push for that top 4 and make it in there, because that would be absolutely for Manchester United. Let me pull up this link to invite you lot, and then I will be on my way finishing this up. I forget how I can invite via Discord, but we shall see. Yes, here we go. Invite, copy to share link. Okay, I'm sending the link over to my laptop right this second, guys, and that's a place to join, because we would love to have you in there, Raymond, and Hussein as well, and Ahmed, and everyone else who could join us. What game am I streaming next? Luton live stream for Wednesday. Bo Feekins, we may have to do it. I don't know when the next live stream will be next, lads, because I do have family in town right now, but expect, especially for that final weekend, for there to be at least 2 in one day. We're going to try and knock one more of those out. Those are exhausting, but we've got to do it, and hopefully, I'm hoping maybe I can get a live stream for the United West Ham game, but just stay posted. Follow me on Instagram at the Fergie Time Podcast. That's where I'll update you about what live streams and what content will be coming out next, and also in the Discord as well. I will be leaving the Discord link right now. I've just sent it out in the chat. Make sure you guys go click that link right now and join the Discord, as we already have 9 people in there, aiming for 20, so we have a lively kind of audience going and continuing. Thank you all for tuning into the live stream. We watched Manchester United versus Chelsea. Chelsea get the 3-1 win in the FA Cup semifinal. United's next match against West Ham United. I have a 2-0 United win for that one. And thank you all for joining and supporting the channel. We smashed 45 likes. I really appreciate it. If you're new and you haven't already, I mean, at this point, make sure you subscribe because you've made it all the way to the end. And thank you again. Expect a new video Tuesday. Thank you, and take it easy. Peace.